Greetings once more to all of you out there. I hope you are enjoying the show as we continue once more. Adventures continue today with a interesting development. Man that is being sought. The one, the Seneschal of Korvosa, seems to be in the care, or perhaps control, of the Arcona, as shown to our humans by Salvador Screw. So will this mean a friendship with them, or association with them, continue peacefully, or something else? Well, join us and find out. And of course, to all of you out there, welcome back to Crimson Green.
Hello.
Hey!
Hola.
Everybody
Hello.
unmuted. Yes, last week, they took care of the Emperor of Old Korvosa, basically the gang lord, and rescued an artist who's now shadow walked away with a lawful evil lady.
That's fine, probably.
Lawful
I mean-
evil dominatrix cleric.
She's not going to lie to you, is the thing that you really know. She is lawful evil. It
We know-
really isn't their thing to,
We
like,
know
lie
two
about.
things about her. She's lawful evil and she's really kinky.
Hey, considering his artwork, he might enjoy it.
It's also consensual, so, completely fine.
Mhm.
He agreed to go.
Really, he was probably desperate after being tormented by Pilts for a long time.
It's like anything is better than being locked up with him.
I think it's better than being an old Korvosa.
Anything's better than being in Korvosa.
I think it's better than being in this specific part of the world.
Korvosa
Crazy.
isn't the worst part. It is pretty bad, though. Anyway, so yes, you have discovered that the Arconas apparently have control over the Seneschal Neolandis, Kalpopolis. Kalpopolis, yeah. God, his name is just so...
God, I forgot his name is stupid.
His name is so bad.
Hail, Populus.
It's like vaguely Greek.
Yes, I don't know why. It's like, let's just make him Greek.
Why
Yep.
not?
Yeah, why not?
Winning Greece.
So, Laris and Salvador have now teleported away. We're doing something with Tesh.
I believe I adopted him
That's right, we did.
as my minion.
And I think we were going to talk to Snaky.
No, that's right, you did. Like, you're gonna teach him how to punch people.
I'm gonna
in the
teach him how to
face.
punch good.
That was the thing you were gonna do.
He will find justice for those that cannot find justice. He was unable to get it, but he can bring forth it. Multi-class
justice?
monk vigilante.
Yeah, I'll
A
drop him
monkey
off. I'm gonna drop him.
vigilante.
I'm gonna drop him off with what the fuck's his name? Ben Carlo.
We have to find him first.
Yeah, it's Ben
Mhm.
Carlo's problem once we find him.
Justice. Hi, yeah, you want to talk to Snaky? Well,
I'll
You are the snake's best friend, so
Yeah.
You are the
Somehow.
You're the snake handler.
it did choose you.
Anyway.
Mhm.
Strange snake friend.
Doesn't have a name.
Does it have? That's actually a question. Did it tell us it has a name?
I
No.
asked and it did not tell me.
We can just give him a name. Hey, Carl.
Full respond.
I said, I do say, hey snake friend, did you know this whole time where, just be like, poke my head into my backpack, did you know the whole time that actually, that, who we were looking for is at the Arcona's estate?
You mean the Seneschal?
Yes.
Yes and no.
So you did, but you didn't know you did?
What I mean is, I was aware, through my master, that he had arrived. Whether or not he'd stayed behind or left, I was unaware of. From the sounds of it, he became a guest of my illustrious master's brother.
Well, I guess we have someone to talk to then. But I don't think it'll be that simple if what you told us about the brother is to be believed.
Opportunities will find themselves. To be honest, though, for now, just go along with it and see what he says. That's my message I can send along from Mistress Millie.
Very well.
We have to tell him deed was done anyway.
Right,
The
well,
brother,
you can head
what's
back.
the brother's name? Glorio. Right, okay, sorry.
Glory.
We're
can
supposed
head-
to watch like proof. Should we take the head back?
You did take his crown.
I guess the crown's proof enough.
Well,
You can take-
technically, what's his name's wearing it?
I assume we could take something from him that's proof.
Mhm.
That's identical enough to be on the king.
I mean, we could borrow the crown back
That's
from
our
him.
emperor. I should use his proper title.
Mhm.
He's
That
following
guy
us
that we
around
killed.
anyway.
That
No,
dude who's
yeah.
dead.
Yeah, no, but I gave it to, what's his name? We just
Oh,
said
the
it.
vigilante guy?
Yeah. He's wearing it.
Faye? Tay?
Tesh.
Cash.
Tesh, thank you. It was something like that.
Yes. What is it that you need?
Who I only
Is there any
remember...
justice I can assist you with right now, my friends?
We need to borrow the crown back.
Sure. I did not really need it. You gave it to me. It was the item I only needed. Or the item I really needed.
The item he deserved.
I so want to bitch slap this guy.
I was born with the crown. Molded by it.
Can we just give him a paper hat that says trainee
Paper
on
is
it?
expensive, okay?
Okay,
is.
a fish-skinned hat that we carved trainee into.
Just get him a normal hat. It's probably cheap. We probably find one on a corpse on our way back.
Yeah, there's plenty of corpses around.
Plenty of
Yes.
dead people here now.
There
That-
are a lot
We
of...
could go back to that pile of corpses those vampires spawned left. There might be some hats there.
That's been cleaned up. It's been like 3 months.
It has not been 3 months.
2 months, alright? Anyway,
They probably turned to ash by now.
no, the corpses?
Oh, the vampires definitely
Oh,
turned
yeah.
to ash. We made sure
That's
of
what I
that
meant.
one.
Well, the corpses might have been burned.
We did have, well, they were in a big pile of corpses, so yeah.
Was quite a large pile of corpses. Anywho,
Anyway, they
Sorry,
were
my
very
brain-
rotten.
Were we looking to go back to the place with the vampires and the pile of
No,
corpses?
I'm
No.
joking.
it was a joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
I zoned out for a second and I caught part of the conversation. My brain was like, wait, what are we doing now?
We were trying to get Tesh a hat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For equivalent trade, you know?
Okay.
Sometimes you just need a hat. Even if it's from some dead people.
Too bad, Dominatrix Cleric's not around. We could borrow a ball gag.
I don't know if she would have a ball gag. I feel like she likes
Oh,
to
she
hear
would
it,
have a-
you know? But she likes to, I feel like she likes to hear it vocalized.
That's a good point. Then again, you can hear through a ball gag.
It's just muffled.
I feel like she doesn't like it muffled, you know? I've seen the
What?
picture of her.
I could imagine that. That's fair.
Anyway, to House Arcona.
Indeed. you
Woo,
can
to
head-
fancy place.
Indeed, head to the very fancy place, with the hopes to meet with the Arconans once more. Certainly, it doesn't take long, and you can already see there does seem to be an effect by the actions you've taken. The Arconan guards seem to be much more active. It looks as though they are already taking actions and moving around, and you can see a much bigger presence of them than you did when you first entered.
Taking back the streets.
I mean, they have the opportunity now, and it seems as though they have heard, at very least, of your actions being successful. So, once you approach the door and come to the gates, you are greeted warmly by a familiar face. Camel-chan will come and say, like, "Ah, the heroes of the day! Welcome, welcome. Please, follow me, follow me. The master will see you."
Okay.
He will
We
escort
will
you
follow.
upstairs into a room which is a exquisite-looking bath. Of course, our good associate Glorio is lounging around in the bath, kind of just sitting there as you approach. This place is humid, warm. It's got this bubbling oval bath set to the floor. The walls, ceilings are polished in marble tiles, alternating greens and blues. And 3 lacquered wooden benches are just to the north there, which are kind of like moved in and kind of like allowed to sit upon the benches as he's kind of lounging back into his, bath set in the floor in this marble room. I've heard good news. Heard the good news. Most excellent. The man calling himself Emperor of Old Korvosa is dead. Congratulations on your heroics.
Does the bath at least have bubbles?
Not enough.
No, no.
Just get an eyeful. It's like that scene out of Witcher 3.
No, I'm thinking of Robin Hood Men in Tights. Blow!
Anyway. So, it is most excellent. For your success, there's compensation. He's going to kind of like click his fingers as Kama-chan will kind of bring out something to kind of show you this ring, kind of in a box that is got a deep green bloodstone, and he'll kind of show it to you and be like, "This is a ring of evasion. A gift for you for such great actions."
Thank you.
Evasion, Pathfinder.
I have to look at what that does in Pathfinder.
That's
Gives
I'm
you
doing.
evasion.
Yeah, I
Gives you
assume it just
evasion,
gives you
yeah.
invasion, right?
It just gives you
Yeah.
evasion.
That's
Right.
really
Oh,
I can think of 2 people who should probably have that.
I should probably have that,
Just
seeing as
one-
I'm going to be in the
one of
front
you
line
two
and
should
be
have
shot by
that.
fireball.
Yeah, one of you 2 should have that one.
I would have been very great in the last fight.
Well,
You didn't make the save.
yeah.
I did make the save.
No. Oh, you did. That's right. Yeah, you did.
You still
you
did
rolled,
about
like,
as much
insanely
damage as
high.
everyone.
Boom.
Yeah.
Anyway. Thank you. I mean, unless Khandes is saying something, I guess I'm going to be the face again, so thank you very
Oh,
much.
I said thank you.
Oh, you did. Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. Thank you for the kindness.
Of course.
And
Must
I'll hand him
reward
the.
such-
I'm gonna reach out the crown towards him.
Mm-hmm. He'll kind of take a look at it and be like, "Well, is this the crown of our would-be villain?"
Yes.
Interesting.
We figured proof would be useful.
It is an appropriate thing in most cases. The tales of your exploits and success did spread quickly, and it has been shown that the streets are already in much better shape than they were. The most excellent thing. Opportunity has given itself pause to find that Old Korvosa may once again become a peaceful place, even without the help of Her Majesty. Now, if there isn't anything else, I would like to resume my bath.
There is one other thing. Have you heard any word about, what the hell was his name?
Von Derpenstein.
No, the guy we know that they're holding.
The Seneschal.
The Seneschal. Have you heard any word about the Seneschal? We are looking for them.
He's gonna kind of give a kind of a smile kind of that, be like, well, why didn't you ask? Seneschal. What's his last name? I was called Neil Landis, but I can never remember it. Calipopoulos.
Oh yeah, Calipopoulos.
Seneschal Calipopoulos has been the guest of my household.
May we have word with them?
I'm afraid that's a bit complicated.
Why?
Well, Neil Landis himself proposed a few things which, at face value, we could not verify, and especially with the quarantine, we were unaware of which side basically take at the time. So we sent him down to the vilified labyrinth. You can make a knowledge local check on that.
Jesus. Local.
Sure.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
I technically I have knowledge local, but I'm gonna be honest. My
rolled on a
character would not
bonus
have
sheet.
this.
Sorry, I opened the wrong sheet. Let me roll that.
Mm-hmm.
The score will be lower because this man has a lower end. I rolled higher.
You have heard rumors of it. It's the dungeon of the Arconis.
Okay.
It's been said to both be used to torment prisoners and sometimes test them. Probably a version of, crime. You sometimes, if you are proven torment, if you have the chance, you can prove yourself within the tests of the labyrinth, basically. Also, I'm sorry, but it would be very difficult to retrieve my guest from down there. But there is a possibility. You are proving yourself quite worthy. It is dangerous down there, but you could face the dangers there and retrieve him yourselves.
What kind of dangers? Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say. So you couldn't verify who he was, so you locked him in
No.
a labyrinth?
We could not verify his story. He spoke of betrayal and murder and issues with the Queen. During our quarantine, there's difficulty in confirming that. Certainly there have been actions which have driven me to feel more like he is truthful, but we have been locked in here on Old Korvosa. There is little word except his at this point in time. Not that it could not be trustworthy, but there are places within the labyrinth that a man of his stature could be kept relatively good comfort, without much trouble. Places for many different types of prisoners.
What kind of dangers would we face?
Well, first off, he's gonna once again have Kamachin kind of go forward. Kamachin can award you a item, which will prove yourselves to be, at very least, a representative of the family. That should get you by some of the defenses. And I can reveal to you how to find your way into the labyrinth. There is an elephant statue in the gardens. Go to it, and once you have found it, you must speak words to it. This will open up the secret passage that will allow you to go. Phrase, Charmindu is blind. It will prove that you were sent by me. Once there, brandish the item. You should be able to get by the defenders beneath the garden. then head down the stairs, and you will find on the second landing secret passage. That will lead you into the labyrinth. The labyrinth is a difficult place to explore in and of itself. It's built that way on purpose. There are
Wouldn't be much of a
levers.
labyrinth if it wasn't.
There are levers that, when pulled, spin the labyrinth, change its orientation. You must use those and use them to solve them. There are 4 sections that must be moved and aligned. A prisoner, such as Neolandis, is traditionally taken to the deepest part, and you have been handed over to the guardian of the labyrinth. With
What's the
the
guardian?
pass, you should be able to convince the guardian to let you go. You collect Neolandis.
What were the words again?
Guardian is?
Charmindu is blind.
Harmindu?
Charmindu.
Charmindu.
Charmander is blind.
The creature is a sphinx brought
Oh,
in
Jesus.
from my ancestors, from Bloodrager, on their trips there.
Mhm.
Okay.
There are many traps within the labyrinth. That I can unfortunately not tell you the full bits of. The Keeper of the Labyrinth keeps many of those things secret, and changes them at a whim in order to ensure proper testing or ensure prisoners that should not escape cannot.
If there is Keeper of Labyrinth, why not he retrieve him?
Well, it's not so easy to contact the Keeper. Once we bring a prisoner, is one thing. And it is the nature of deals with powerful beings.
There is another person. Actually, wait. Should I? Okay.
That's
hold
up
on.
to you.
Yeah.
He'll add something because you had asked about something. There is...
He'll add something? Okay.
There is something else, though. Previously, you had asked me about Master Vencarlo. Yes?
Correct.
Yes.
It is unfortunate that my men had not informed me a man of his description was captured breaking into the palace at some point in time. Our magical traps managed to incapacitate him. He was taken down to the labyrinth himself. I'm afraid that he is also somewhere in there, but might not be in such well conditions as the Seneschal himself. Very well, he could have been thrown into one of the more darker cells. You will, if you do find him, feel free to free him. I do not know why he was breaking into my estate, but I assume there was probably a good reason behind it, or maybe it was not as theft related to thievery or violence as my men would have assumed. Perhaps he just wanted to force his way into a meeting with myself.
Our information seems to say that he either wanted to talk to someone or find and talk to the Seneschal, something like that.
He might have been on the case of the Seneschal himself. That could be true. That would explain it, but he really had to come and ask. I understand that he has not gotten along with nobility such as myself for some time, and honestly speaking, we have always seen each other in passing respect, more than actually enjoying each other. So I can understand his distrust, perhaps. No, his sentence is also commuted. You may free him, but he may not be in the best of shape right now. Places for the more, well, dangerous prisoners aren't always safe.
Very well.
Well, I guess we should be on our way.
Most excellent. Good luck to you. He's going to continue to lounge in his bath.
So much want to make a cocky remark, but I'm not going to.
Well, I leave.
I also leave.
Yeah, I head out.
You will be led to the garden, which is kind of in the
Yeah, part of me wants to like turn back and just say, "Nice," and then keep walking.
yes.
Part of me wants to say, you might want to have that looked at.
But yes, certainly speaking, you can make your way, led through the house, to the gardens, and the gardens.
They said he said he would give us something to show that we are.
Yes. So I will actually.
I was gonna guess that the butler guy, I forget his name, was going to probably give that to us.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what he said. He said he was.
Let me set this up, and I can kind of. I'll reveal. I've got this set up here. I can show you folks. And you can kind of see what this is. It's not fully aligned how I want it, but I was playing around with it. Show people just to show people kind of how to play the household. So
statue.
Yeah, so this is where you kind of came in. Here was the lounge you originally came in to. Here is this very nice bath upstairs, and here is the gardens, which are kind of an enclosed garden.
Oh, fancy.
Okay, it's more of a oh gosh, what is that called?
It's that center kind of in. Yeah, it's kind of in the center of the place, and it's kind of enclosed too.
A courtyard.
Yeah. So this
it's
place
like a garden
looks
courtyard.
very little like the palace. It looks more like the heart of a vast jungle, teeming with life. You can see the sky above, and certainly there's a verdant canopy. Exotic birds call. The sense of dozens of unfamiliar flowers, plants assault the nose. There's colors all over the place, from tropical birds to brightly colored flowers to glittering multicolored tiles that make up the foundation of the fountain in the north. The fountain's central plume is a stone pillar around which entwines two cobra statues that clutch green gems in their fanged maws. And of course, to the south of the fountain stands an immense life-sized jade statue of an elephant.
That's so gaudy.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I walk over to the elephant.
A howdah, I don't know what a howdah is, off the top of my head, perched on its back, its trunk and tusks raised high in greetings to the southeast doors. The doors look like more like gates set into a wrought iron fence that encircle the garden. Other gates set.
Oh, a howdah is the thing you use to ride an elephant.
Yeah.
It's that thing that's got like the
And even the walls of this place are art that appears a painting of a Gudrani jungle scape. So it looks like the jungle keeps going farther than the walls.
Neat.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk up to the elephant and go, Armando is blind.
So, the elephant will start to move and take steps out of the way.
Neat.
Revealing beneath it is a trapdoor.
It could have just been, a staircase lowering or something. They had to go all the way in and just have the elephant stand up and move.
When you get to be my age, you will learn that rich people never do anything simple.
I am going to make a perception check to make sure that the passageway looks secure.
I assume the trapdoor opens, right? Do we have to open
I
this?
still don't trust him.
I don't trust shit about this guy.
Well, I see nothing. I'm blinded by the elephant.
I can percept down the hole. Is it lit? Like, is there light down the tunnel? Or is it dark and painful and full of terror?
I cast the light spell if it's not dark.
Is there a creature Is there a 15-foot creature and a 30-foot cylinder down there? I need to know.
You cannot tell, as it is a spiral staircase that
Okay.
Oh.
I want to keep like my ear out as I walk down it for any.
So it's kind of like you open the trapdoor and there's a staircase right there.
Okay.
So it reveals a spiral staircase that heads there.
I will go down first, and I will keep an ear out for any bad noises.
I'll keep
25.
an eye out as well.
I specifically keep an eye out because if it's dark, I can't see shit.
I
cast
can
the light
see.
spell.
Okay.
Well, if I might be able to hear or see anything too.
Where is it?
Okay.
Because I rolled a 1 and I
Yeah, I
rolled
only
that
have
20.
I only have low light, and I don't remember.
Okay, this is actually, and this is not a stone; it's an iron spiral
Ooh.
staircase. Yeah, going kind of
That's-
through the stone.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh. I
So
just
holding out the
realized
light.
This is a big map. I just noticed.
Yeah, there's the entire bottom section.
Yep. No, I know now. I figured that's what it was.
Oh,
I'm like,
I
oh,
didn't
are we gonna switch to a
realize-
different map when we get to the maze? And then I'm like, no, this has the maze. Okay.
Actually, it doesn't.
Yeah, I assume it just has a lot
Oh
of
my
floors,
God.
right?
I'm gonna reveal like this area down here,
Man,
bottom.
I feel
Upper
like,
caves.
this should have been
Because
like
that's where you're getting down
in the
to.
morning adventure.
hmm
We could always rest in this cave.
Oh boy, cave resting.
Ooh.
So the air in this vast grotto is cool. An iron frames a flight of spiral
Oh, yeah,
stairs
we haven't
lines through the hole in the
rested.
ceiling
No, we have.
in the northwest section of the room from the top of the semicircular ledge. The ledge winds down into the cavern's inner walls in a series of rope bridges that descend even lower from the ledge. The ledge is breathtaking, strangely beautiful, and tableau of all manners of oddly colored fungus, lichens, molds.
Ooh.
Fungi have been cultivated, shaped, and symmetrically patterned, normally not seen in nature, transforming into a ledge of sort of an underground fungi garden. Here and there flickering torches, so there's light down here, burn in sconces above the fungi. And from somewhere in the darkness below, the soft splash of water against an unseen shore.
Do we actually want to go back up the stairs and just rest in the garden?
I mean, I could adventure for a little bit. I'm not super beat up.
We could just rest in the cave.
Yeah, I mean, it's more. It's more. Do you have spells, spellcaster? That's usually the big.
Yeah, I mean, I
quantifier
cast
in
like
these.
2 spells, so yeah.
Yeah, how is? Well, yeah, we just have a shit ton of posts. We can drink for HP.
I also have a ton of wands for healing.
I could
In
use
fact-
a little bit of healing, so I will. How many potions do we have? Because I'll drink a few.
Yeah, that's. I mean, we're gonna have to unless we just burn our
No,
cleric's healing until.
I'm still good to
and then
go.
rest.
I just need some potions or a wand.
So-
Oh, I need
Well,
HP so I can drink some potions.
That's why I'm saying, why don't we
Khandes.
just rest?
Well, resting doesn't heal
From
you very
the
well in
fungus,
Yeah.
there will be movement.
Oh,
Ooh.
He said walk past the guardians.
No, he said show the guardians the symbol.
Yes.
That we were given.
Oh, okay.
Yes. To show that
let
we
me
are
go back to-
allowed to
Oh,
be
I
here.
think he said okay. Show the guardians and then okay, maybe I misunderstood something.
I'm
So
gonna
allow
hold
me-
out the symbol.
I'll show you guys the guardians. There you go.
Oh,
oh,
skeletons.
sweet.
Dude, I love like pixely skeletons.
It's the best picture I could find of one of these guys. We did not have good pictures of them.
Oh, oh man, you know, I
Fungus
really
skeleton.
hate undead.
It is fungus skeletons.
Well, we don't know if it's undead or if it's just a sentient fungus.
Oh,
You can make a nature check.
nature
I don't know if I
check.
have
Joe.
nature. I don't have nature.
Make
I have
me
nature.
a local check.
Okay. I
Only
can
you
do
can make
local.
this.
15.
I don't have.
I rolled a fucking 1 again.
I don't have nature, so I don't know.
Hell
what to
Okay,
do.
not a
yeah.
I will try nature though as well.
I
Alright.
can't roll either.
That's 2 1s I've rolled.
Damn, that's so sad.
Yeah, I
Do
do not
any
have
of you
nature.
have?
I have religion, planes, and history.
I have
you roll me-
dungeoneering.
Why don't you roll me plays briefly? Because I'm gonna say there's
Ah.
something odd about these.
mean, That's not a good roll for
Khandes.
Pathfinder.
That might get you basic info though.
Yeah. So, Zardris. These things, you can tell at a glance, they aren't undead. They seem to be some kind of plants that are just
Oh,
moving around the
Yeah, those are
bodies.
fine. It's just The Last of Us.
Yeah,
well
it
then
is kind of.
I'm less angry then. They're
Yeah.
just horrible plant things.
But what their bodies up takes you a minute to realize, and it's something that, Khandes, have you told Zardris about what you are?
I don't think so.
I don't think we've ever had a
I
powwow.
don't even know 100% what
Yeah.
I am.
I don't
I
think we've
haven't
ever had a
told anybody
powwow
what
about
I
it.
am.
Okay.
I was supposed to eventually talk to the same guy that
I'm,
These
I'm
are the
gonna just drink
bodies
potions
of.
because I assume we're not gonna rest.
These are the bodies of John,
Who?
Oh.
Johnny?
a type of genie.
Oh.
But Johnny is the old name for it, I will tell you. Because they are now more known as John, and basically their descendants are Suli.
One more.
okay. They're
So,
my
yeah.
ancestors.
They are technically your ancestors.
Hey, it might be an ancestor. The body might be an ancestor of mine
Yes,
for all I
they
know.
are being kind of puppeted by fungus monsters who will kind of take a look at the symbol and then return to the fungal guardians, kind of like moving back into them.
Yeah, I'm just
gonna-
going to be
I'm-
keeping this out in front of me.
I'm not gonna drink this last one actually.
Mm-hmm.
So 5.
Welcome back.
It's a DH for a cure light ones, right?
Yeah. I mean, a Cure Light Wounds potion is D8 plus 1.
How many potions we got?
I mean, I have 28 minus 5, so
Yeah,
23.
Khandes, do you know a lot about your being a Suli and stuff like that? And stuff like that? Have you not really, you've not really learned about that?
I've heard rumors in my family, but I don't fully understand what I am.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's why I was when Ivona went to talk about being a vampire with that person early game. I wanted to also go back and talk to that person about what I am, and I never got a chance to. So like, next time you go see them, let me come with you. I have questions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
we
take the ones
never
you
wake
have out
up.
of the. I'm gonna take the ones you have out of the group pool, dancing.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Alright. So, yeah, there's these things here, and you kind of move past them. And,
What is the thing? Is it like a piece of paper? Is it a ring? What is it that he gave us?
it's like
as,
an amulet.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Makes sense.
Amulet, got it.
Omelet.
An
Tastes
omelet.
delicious.
Omelet, hell yeah.
There was a yeah, that's a joke from a D&D podcast I listened to where one of the players just kept calling it an omelet on accident.
I press forward.
Jeez. Alright. So you'll move forward, and certainly you will be able to push into the edge of this area, where you will come across the staircase down. Let me describe that. So, there's a protrusion rising from the rocky. Yeah. So yes, you can see that there is like a set of walkways that are like, bridges that lead down circling. Rope bridges that kind of like circle down over and over again.
Oh, okay. So those things lead further down. Those
How
rope
far
bridges?
down?
I see that you go over here and then it goes
unaware.
down.
Yeah.
Let me see if it says how far down.
I'm keeping my eyes open.
I'm keeping my eyes shut specifically.
I can.
If there, it's 3 progressively lower ledges until you finally reach
Yeah,
a sturdy protrusion at ground level.
but he said the second landing has a secret entrance.
Yes, that is what you were told. You will see that the first landing does have a door to it. So, I mean, like, there is something there, but you were told about the second.
Yeah. So it'd be there.
You want me to make a perception at the second landing?
Yes, give me a
I can-
Wait, Khandes, are you at full health?
Yeah, I drank potions at the end of last.
Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't realize, yeah, you drank up to full. I just was like, 67, that's close enough.
I'm only missing like 10 HP. I'll be fine.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. It's like -10.
I'm max because no one hit me.
I wasn't severely hurt either.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
get
okay.
axed a bunch.
I got fireballed.
I got axed like twice.
I punched
That-
myself a few
You
times.
did punch yourself.
You did do that, yeah.
That reminds me, I'm going to put the Ring of Evasion onto my character sheet, so now I can't be fireballed again. Well, I can be,
You
but
can.
You just have to make the save.
Yeah.
I will reveal part of this here, because you only entered part of this one. Let's see. And hey, there's a secret door that we know about.
S. Secret.
Secret.
So
I'm
you
keeping
can also
an
tell
eye open for traps.
there does seem to be a pier down at the bottom of this, leading into like water down below. And for the sounds of it, this water might head out into the ocean. It might be a secret docks the Arconan views.
Evacuation tunnel, perhaps.
I will watch for traps in the back.
Perhaps
Or
we should make a note of that.
we know they also have dealings with the underworld. They could be getting illicit substances delivered directly here. So
In
they
any
don't have
case,
to go through the docks.
Could be an escape route for us if we wish to simply abscond with our new friend.
If we had a boat.
I'm still, well, I'm still worried about our,
You want me to make another perception check to keep an eye out for traps?
Sure. Why not?
Because he did mention that there could be traps.
I can
did-
click a button.
Mention the possibility of
I could
traps.
also press a button.
Oop, that's don't.
Where?
Not horrible.
That's perception.
Damn.
you're allowed two rings, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
you are allowed to.
Okay. Well, I can't have any more unless I want to get rid of one, although the ring of swimming isn't that dear to me, so.
It might come up, like in 20 minutes when we have to escape. You know.
He could also
That's
fly.
honestly fair. I can also fly, though, and I can turn into animals who can swim.
Yeah.
I can't swim.
You can get a swim speed.
I can cast a spell to walk on water.
That's like better than swimming sometimes.
Okay, Jesus.
The only
It
problem is I
is
won't be able to do
prepared.
that again today because I actually used both of my wild shapes today.
That's why I was suggesting to rest in the
I
garden.
look down the secret tunnel.
Alright,
Those secrets.
you will head and find the secret tunnel of secrets.
Oh, it's full of secrets.
So secret tunnel
Secrets.
will be easily opened, and it is
Secrets.
a winding passage, which I
Ew, it secretes.
reveal this passage here, heading deeper inside. That's not good. And we're going to check this here.
Do we actually want
Um,
to put us in marching order, guys?
It
I have
winds to the east.
I assume there's another map. Well, actually, wait.
I'm doing march order in case there's traps.
That's
That's
fair.
why I'm in front.
Okay, I'll be second then, because I have
Somewhere
evasion.
in the back.
Wait, where am I? There I am.
You're on the other map here. Oop, there we go.
I mean, I don't think you guys put yourself down. I think us three only put ourselves down.
I don't even know where we're at.
We're over on the right-hand side on the bottom.
Oh. Oh.
Yep.
I think we're going to be going to another map, though.
You are going to be going to another map, so if you
Hi.
want to rest, this is a place that is, though not the most secure, is probably more secure.
I don't
and
think we
closable.
necessarily need to rest.
Okay, I'm just
I mean,
checking.
we could
for
get a
the-
full rest, and
We can always jump in, poke around,
Yeah,
and then
so we could
leave.
retreat,
Yeah.
right? That's
we
always
don't
an
know
option
if
with
we
these things.
can.
Oh, well, it's
Well, then
Pathfinder,
I
so we
guess
can
we
make the
die.
it's Pathfinder, so the assumption there is we can, because that's how
Usually they
they're
have the
designed.
assumption that you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just, in case of our shape-changing friend needs a shape change.
Hmm.
Oh, it's so dark.
Until I get wild armor, it's only worth it for utility. And
There could be potential utility, but I think we will be okay.
yeah, like basically stealth and swimming are the only things I can't do. I don't
Well,
need to climb.
We have someone named Zardris, so we're not going to be stealthy.
Yeah, I have 0 stealth and I wear armor.
You clunk around a lot.
Yeah, but anyway, my point though is that I don't need climb because I can fly anyway, normally, and so swimming and I have a ring of swim anyway, so I can probably swim anyway just fine. But oh, there we are. I was like, where
Unless we
are
need to climb a small shaft that your wings won't fit in.
Oh crap!
That's
climbing.
fair.
Alright, let me give a description here, and then we can see what you're doing. So the
Shift
tunnel,
ping so people can find it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
see
yeah, yeah.
One.
Okay,
See
everyone
one
found
down
it.
at the bottom.
I'll put myself down in 1 moment.
The
Bottom
tunnel
left.
There it is.
curves sharply to the north here, ending a set of large bronze doors, each carved with images of tigers chasing other tigers in 4 adjacent circles. At the center of each circle of tigers, a snarling tiger head looks. In the center of the circle of tigers, there's a tiger head snarling.
I can now argue I'm familiar with tigers. Anyway.
Mhm.
What about down the other way?
That is a dead end,
Ah,
It's just
okay.
a dead end down here.
as far as you can see.
Okay.
Don't forget this
Because I
maze
have dark
shifts.
vision.
I can
Yes.
also just cast light, which I probably will.
Again.
because we have a
Yeah.
guy.
Again, the maze shifts, so I assume that's something that opens up.
This may open, yeah.
That's
I'll
yeah.
perceive at the door.
I think it's going to be a series of 4 trials we must do.
Well, if we need something that can be trivially passed by flight or swimming or stealth, then you might want to. Well, by swimming or stealth, then I might want to rest.
Must answer riddles 3.
Sorry,
Oh, that's when we
Oh,
get to
okay.
the Sphinx.
I've got to kind of set something interesting up here. I'm trying to get it to work. It wasn't working very well. Sorry. So you are
Death trap.
opening the door.
No, I'm perceiving at the door.
Okay.
Listening and
I see your
like-
perception.
Yeah.
It is quiet. You will not hear anything.
Is there any
Seems-
traps on the door that I can see?
You will not see any traps on the door.
I'm not trusting anything, so.
I mean, he literally said that there are traps that he is not
Yeah.
privy to because the keeper, aka the Sphinx, is the one who handles those.
And why would I have an easy way to talk to the keeper of my maze, you know?
Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, I'll be
Sounds like
honest.
he
At least
sucks
he had.
As a guy.
At least
Anyways,
he
I'm
had.
going to go to the door.
Yeah. I want to say, at least he like has a keeper. Like these things where it's like, oh no, it's a trapped prison, and I don't know how to get through it myself. It's like,
oh,
how
the map
how do
is
you function?
grown.
No, he moved. I think he moved the map accidentally.
did.
Khandes.
I actually moved it on purpose. There was a little bit of a
Oh.
problem in part of this because I'm trying to align something. Basically, I have rooms that I'm going to be spinning.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
He did say that.
It's so
Right.
needlessly complicated.
It is.
Oh my gosh!
definitely
I looked
complicated.
over at the stream and I see, like, I'm not paying super close attention, but I see these things that you're moving around.
It's so needlessly complicated. Yeah,
I
opened the
love
door.
it.
Yeah. There you go.
I fear no door. Unless it's made of adamantine and I can't
I
carry
can't
it.
reveal both because it's just a
You know,
dotted line there.
Couldn't carry it either.
Um,
If I was playing an Oni, I could.
Two statues, each depicting a tiger-headed man, stand in alcoves to either side of the door. Their arms are wide as if to usher videos of the room beyond. I'm gonna say you guys have enough perception. You can notice that there is a gap in the walls, floor, and ceiling between these two parts of the room.
Played this part of Resident Evil 1 before.
Yeah. Otherwise, then you will move forward to 2 alcoves open to either side of this otherwise empty room. In one alcove, a long lever with an ebony handle protrudes from the wall.
Well, who
Guess
wishes
we're-
to spin?
Are you
My
coming,
bad.
Zardris?
Do I have to go
Zardris?
inside the room?
I would recommend it.
Alright.
We're going to spin, so. I
Spin
guess-
to win.
I guess there's
Okay.
technically a Tavel here.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't need a Tavel.
Wait,
Well,
I have a
Exercise.
little thing on my back.
Just making sure these are exercised because there's arranging 2 more spinny parts.
it's so complex. Why?
Why not? I think it's a neat idea, actually.
It's a neat idea that it probably works better in person.
Oh, I'm sure 100% works better in person.
Yeah, well.
Oh, there we go. That lined up real nice. now.
Hey,
Sorry, I've got to take it off the one map to spin it because it's on both on map layer.
God, oh, we've spun.
Yeah, sorry, I've got to spin a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
let me
so
check
there's
something.
like a
Let me
whole-
check something.
So one thing does multiple things. Got it. You
I-
should
look.
be. You should be able to rotate it on the map layer.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. The revolving dungeon. I have to figure out, simultaneously take 1 round to rotate 90 degrees. Okay. So, yes. When you click the lever, it will rotate everything 90 degrees. So I have to rotate.
Can you? Yeah. You might want to black out and re-clear some things.
Sorry. I'm trying to get this to spin, and it's not spinning because apparently I got it partially spun and it broke or something.
Oh god.
There we go.
So
When do we just
It-
theater
from-
of the mind this? Is my question.
I mean, you can. Doesn't
I'm
honestly
trying my
sound
best.
like-
I think it's
Because
just Roll20 is being kind of difficult.
This is a Roll20 issue.
Yeah, Roll20 doesn't like that I've layered the maps basically. So
We really shouldn't have a problem
some of
with
the maps
this.
as tokens.
You could
Honestly, so what you can do is you can make them tokens, then select
Or-
us and move us to top. So that way
or
we're on
put
top.
them on the GM layer, so you have copies of them, and then you just drag them into place, and then put them on the map layer. You can do that too, because token layer you might accidentally click the monsters or whatever.
Yeah, but no, click on the thing and then you can right click it and then say move to back.
Or that, yeah.
So then it'll go below us.
move to back. Is that where is that?
And then you have to while it's selected,
Oh, to
right
back,
click it.
yeah.
Yeah, now it's on top. So now you can rotate things because it's on the token layer. And that
Oh.
should be easier.
Yeah, that should be easier. Okay. There you go. So let me reveal an area. And, you can see this here. And that leads into this over here that you see.
Ooh, fancy.
Eye area, because, this you don't see.
Yeah, there's some kind of weird thing that we could probably get to. Oh gosh, they connect. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Is there
why
anything up top?
Look, I'm trying to do this because I'm trying to keep track of this,
Yeah.
too. Because it's
No, that's-
spins.
Yeah,
you are
no, that's
100% good. You're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. We're just trying to help you, you know,
Yeah.
because
You're in...
some of us know roll
so-
20 a lot better.
Yeah, you will see that it will kind of spin around, and there will be now another passage behind you.
There's a door here, I say.
You're in E8, so there is another lever here. So this has a second lever you can probably access.
And there's
You
a
know,
door.
there is a
Mhm.
question, I say. There's a question. Perhaps it may be beneficial for some of us to split. I mean, think about it. Unless there's danger, of course, but perhaps we may need multiple people to complete this properly. If, let's say it spins one direction, someone can then go a different path, and maybe there'll be a different lever and a different way to handle things.
But how do we communicate?
Yes.
Good point. If only we had sending stones. Or the. Actually, wait.
Sending
No, we don't have.
Are not cell phones.
They're like once a day, aren't they?
Yeah, I think at Pathfinder they're once a day, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
never mind.
listen at that. I'm gonna look at the door, and then, if it looks safe, listen.
Safest door you've ever seen.
You honestly do not hear anything or see anything on this door.
Is there a handle?
Yes, it's a door you can just open.
Do you want to open, or do you want me to?
I could open it. I open it.
All right. Reveal a room here. Two rooms.
I'll go check out door.
Okay. Who took a step in first?
I did, technically.
You
Godspeed,
did
soldiers.
Second. I have to look up something now.
Crap.
There seems to be a strange thing on the floor.
Oh shit, it's a snake that takes the shape of a sword?
It's a
No.
sword that takes the shape of a steak.
Well, that's even
Oh.
worse.
As you kind of like move into the room, it kind of stands out. There's this weird symbol gone into the floor.
Oh no.
Anyway, you're hit with a symbol. Fortunately, it's only a symbol of pain. Unfortunately, it's a symbol of pain.
Okay.
And actually might hit more than one of you. I don't know. I have to see the radius
Well-
of this.
If he steps in and something happens, I'm not stepping in after him.
It has
Yeah,
a
but
radius. I would need to know where all of you are. Some of you might be
I would be
blocked
right
by
in front
line.
of the door.
Yeah,
I'm-
you might be hit by it, but others might be not blocked by line.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah,
Also,
honestly, the
it hits
only
a certain
ones
number
who...
of hit points.
I
though,
think
too.
these three
Oh,
are
okay.
safe.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
those
how
three
many
are
hit
safe.
points do you have, Worm?
My current hit points are 67, or do you need my total?
I need your current.
67.
Okay, Khandes, how many hit points do you have?
90.
What is the radius of a symbol of pain?
60 feet.
That's a lot of feet.
It has to be
Yes.
okay.
And has to
But
have line of effect, but so the three of you who are back are unaffected, and Khandes, fortunately, you have enough hit points to not be affected by it. So it's
Oh,
only going to
no.
affect for Ada. So you're
Ah.
racked with horrible pain. You have a -4 to attack, skill, and ability checks.
For how long?
Technically an hour.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Khandes, you're also affected by this one. This one has no hit point. I just noticed that.
That's so cruel.
Yes. This is just a
What?
-4 to, like, rolls.
So it's just so it's just a straight -4 to what?
Abilities, skill checks, and, attack rolls.
Abilities.
But your, like, muscles are, like, seizing up. You're like, ah!
Wait, ability, skill checks, and attack rolls? Oh, so ability checks, skill checks, and attack rolls. Okay.
Going back here. I'm gonna go sit down. Yes.
Oh, yay. How is someone supposed to get by this?
We were supposed to see it first. You opened the door and just walked in and not.
Technically speaking,
Oh,
either of you could roll an Arcana check, certainly,
I
or a
have
spellcraft
nothing in
check.
Arcana.
I can technically do
might.
this.
I'm not gonna roll Arcana
18.
because I don't have it.
I have a small amount. That's single digit number right there.
That seems like good enough to get information.
Mm-hmm.
A 9.
I got higher and I only have a +1.
At very least, Ada, you think that the trigger for such a thing was you just seeing acting.
Oh!
Oh,
Symbols are very mean.
Apparently, it wouldn't have mattered if I stepped in the room.
I'm going to sit down for a while.
Over to the side, you can see that the floor of the chamber to your north is covered by thick layers of rubble, bone, and debris. And there's a lever in that room too.
So up here. Wait, up here?
Mm-hmm.
You're not showing us the whole thing.
Sorry. Do you reveal this?
I mean, like, I can see up to here, basically.
That is
It's just a little bit of a
okay.
wall. There's
It's
a
just a
lever
little
in
bit
here?
wall. There is a lever in there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The
Just a
third
little bit.
lever
They
you've
just don't
seen.
have a lever showing.
I assume this is a lever as well.
Yeah.
We are going to have to figure this out, annoyingly.
I think we should wait till we feel a little bit better. 'Cause if we get into a fight, we're not going to be in good shape.
You are filled with massive amounts of pain all over your body.
Yes, you two should sit down for a moment.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be worth taking a rest later.
But we could take a short one right now.
I know, but I'm saying, like, yes, because, I mean, I presume there will be more things like this, and we'll probably take time, and we'll probably be worn down a bit, and then we can rest.
We know not what lurks within these walls.
Yeah, we don't need to start a major fight and both of us be at the two of the upfront people.
Yeah, the
to be
two
at
combatants having
-4s.
-4 attack. Yeah.
I pull out some rations and lean up against the wall.
Mhm.
I take a nap. Or try to.
I just
Okay.
kind of keep watch.
As you're kind of relaxing, the strange snake will emerge and be like, "So, you kind of sitting around here for a little bit?"
Yes, most likely.
Do you know anything about this place?
Yes and no. I know that, very soon, you won't have a chance to rest.
What do you mean by that?
Well, the boss of this place, as far as I know, and this is coming from my master, you, he likes to, practice on those that are perhaps in the labyrinth.
So basically, rest now if we want. We might not have another chance.
Yeah, you kind of become the hunted.
If we're gonna rest, I suggest we leave. Have a real
Agree.
rest.
Well, the
Wow.
problem is we'd have to try to rotate the room back to where we can leave.
I mean,
Here's another thing. If you'll allow,
what do you mean allow it?
well, the master would meet you.
Is she here?
Yes and
I'm assuming she can talk from a distance or through you.
no.
Then how do we meet with her?
She'll come to you.
Very well.
All right.
Are you offering it now because this is out of the sight of the brother?
I'm not saying nothing on that. That's for her to say.
Understood. Is there
He'll stand still for a second, and then appearing in a kind of puff will be this woman here. Hello to you. I'm sorry.
You didn't show
Oh, I
it.
did?
You didn't show it.
I thought it was show button.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Yeah, I thought I hit that. I must have missed it barely. Well, I was hoping to have met under better circumstances, but it seems that you've been lured into here.
Is there a reason he wanted us down here? Is this a trap?
Yes and no. If I wasn't already on good terms with you, it might be a trap. You see, I oftentimes have frustrations with my brother, but he also appeases them by allowing me to hunt quarry down here. And he informed me of new quarry.
Out of character, can Sphinxes shapeshift?
I have no idea.
I don't think I
Okay.
know.
I also don't think she's a Sphinx.
I didn't think. I'm fairly certain no, but then the idea came to my mind. Anyway, it's probably not.
I often compete with Civet in order to see who can get things first.
I'm guessing Civet is the name of the Sphinx.
The guardian of this place, yes. Particularly cruel creature that enjoys its job quite well.
Indeed.
I've considered a lot of ways how to go about this discussion, but knowing all of you and having observed you for some time, perhaps honesty is the best policy at this point in time. It seems as though you will better react to it. And, as far as I would like, I would like to have you help me oust my brother and control this place.
Doesn't sound like the worst.
I know
option.
not of my companions, but there is currently nothing more I'd like to do than punch your brother in the face.
I was thinking lower.
It may be more dangerous than you think. She's gonna kind of take a deep sigh, and she will change shape. And she will be revealed to be that.
Oh, she's a fox.
She's a foxy lady.
She's a kitsune.
Knowledge plays.
I refuse because I don't have it.
Do I have
I do
that?
not.
I do not either.
Cool, that's a nat
Wow.
one. I
Hell
explode.
yeah.
Mhm.
Boom.
Your brain implodes.
I don't know. Let's see if for some reason Tavel has plans.
Okay, that means they're a family of kitsunes. Okay.
Tavel does not have plans.
You fox.
Are you perhaps aware of what I am?
Fox?
I'm afraid I lack that knowledge.
I mean, I feel like my character could have heard of it just because I traveled so much as a child, but I may have heard tales of something like you, shapeshifters of sorts, but I do not have the appropriate skill roll to know more.
She's gonna hold her arm out, and the strange snake will kind of emerge from you and kind of like leap off and kind of crawl up her arm and crawl up to her as you kind of give it a pet. I am Rakshasa.
I see.
We are true Rudrin nobles. Me and my brother.
I see now.
Do he look like Fox too?
No. Statues at the beginning of this place were depictions of him.
The elephants.
The
No,
tigers.
the tigers.
Tigers.
The tiger statues. The men with tiger heads. Yes. My true given name is Remanda. His is Bahor. Our parents, right down the line in the Arconian family, are truly Rakshasas. We are technical exiles from Udra, but still remain some connections with them. The intermixing with the original Arcona family is what brought us here in the first place.
So
Though I'm afraid from my knowledge most of them did end up dying.
see.
I've enjoyed the status quo. My brother has more delusions of grandeur, perhaps using the seneschal to oust the queen herself and replace her.
Replace her with himself.
Yes. But the Arcona family, though not very powerful, has always treated old Korvosa well. Certainly, we have done little to oust much of the chaos here, but we have kept what order we can in a place that's otherwise forgotten in the city. I would have us remain the way we were. Perhaps some may see us as monsters, but we are monsters that do not feed on the flesh of others. And certainly, my hunts have always been prisoners, criminals, sent down.
Does your brother also hunt?
No, it's beneath him. But he has his own skills that would make him very dangerous. I could not act on my own against him.
And what is your goal? To subdue him? To kill him? To imprison him? Replace him?
He is still friendly, and I would rather his death do something that is not on my mind. But I know that in order to gain control of the Arconan family, become strong, and maintain old Korvosa as it is, perhaps maintain things enough to survive whatever this quarantine is, he will need to be ousted. You've all but confirmed the importance of the seneschal. That is why either you would die, and he would be able to use your deaths as a trade with Spit, for the seneschal, or you would retrieve him, and of course then he could just acquire the seneschal directly from you. Now knowing that you have confirmed his story, at least enough for the seneschal to be a very valuable tool.
I see now.
Seneschal can oust the queen, and certainly now of her so-called betrayal. My pet would allow me to know of what you have learned. Now,
I care not
Another-
for these games. What would you have us do?
you still need to rescue the man you seek. I cannot assist. Civet has ways of connecting with my brother, and I can hunt in other areas of the land, away from him, not connected. You will have to deal with it. It's her traps that line this place.
And
Once you
what
do,
fa- Oh, I'll let her go first.
once you do, and you rescue your lens, we can meet up and figure out the next part of it.
And what of Van Carlo? Do you know where
Yes.
he is?
I am unfortunate and aware. I've been kept at very much arm's length in much of my brother's story.
Do you have any tips or tricks for us?
The Lady of the Labyrinth is no mere sphinx. She's a dark sphinx.
What does that mean?
They are creatures of hell.
Ah. Okay.
Oh, so we're gonna kill it then. Okay.
It's a hell sphinx. Yeah.
I'm guessing does your character say that?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
She is lawful evil, but you definitely get the sense that she is more lawful than evil. And would
Whereas
prefer,
her brother is a bit more evil than lawful.
Yes. She would definitely prefer just to remain as, like, semi-corrupt business people that relatively control old Korvosa. She does
pretty
not
sure my faith super hates devils or something for that.
Fortunately, Rakshasas are native outsiders. So they're evil outsiders.
Different. But
Yeah.
a hell sphinx is
Hell Sphinx is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
gonna die. There's no talking with that thing. When it comes, I'm fighting it.
Oh, okay. I guess we have a fight on our hands. I'll prepare.
As a fellow hunter to another, I'm more than happy to take your assistance and request.
She'll kind of look you over and be like, have something we could spar. Not as true hunters of each other, but as ones that understand each other.
I would
I would
very
enjoy
much
that.
looks
Oh, was that
over
to
there.
all of us or just to him?
I think it was
Just to them.
to Snake.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Just a snake.
Sorry.
I would
Oh,
enjoy
sorry.
such an event.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring
Congrats.
popcorn.
She's a monk.
Ooh, hell yeah.
She's also Rakshasa. She's a bunch of
Monk-
sorceress.
monk
symbols.
battle.
Yes. Yeah, but yeah. Mhm. She will use her to pull out a wand and use it to leave them. But she will leave her snake with you again after it has been. So, unless there's anything else
What'd
to
you say? Yeah, what'd you say the brother's name was again? Like the real name?
Ahor.
How do you spell that?
Eahor. I'll put her name in chat too. It's,
Well, we can see that one because it's on her.
But she implies you probably have a secret that, you know... okay, there's one other thing that she will offer. If you help her gain control of the Arcona family, if there would need a time for something like a revolution, she would be able to give maybe funding or manpower to it.
She
just
did
wants...
imply that.
She just doesn't want to be the people taking control.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes.
You
Then
know?
that's honestly totally fair, right?
100% fine.
She sees that as a danger because remember, they're outsiders that are exiles from a country that sort of tolerates them, but doesn't really, and probably
Yeah, the
wouldn't
last thing
be
you
very
want
here.
to do is draw a lot of attention to you
Yeah.
from your native grouping of people.
Also,
who outcast
Rakshasas are probably not seen greatly by everyone. They are kind of not
Yeah.
great beings.
Yep.
In general.
you. Mhm.
So.
So do we take long rest here?
We should not rest in this dungeon.
Agreed. If we do, we should probably head back to the previous room, rotate it as many times as we can, and head back out. Rest, and then come back in, if we plan to rest.
With dangers ahead, it might be best to have all tactics available.
If we start pulling levers and moving around, we will have a harder time getting back out.
Well, we could just go back to first room where I'm sitting here and pull that lever till it lines up to doors that we came in.
You could spin it around enough times to indeed close it out. Sure. Hide it.
Yeah. Would that screw with the puzzle?
If you hit it 3 times, it'll rotate enough to be all the way back around. And I'm going to tell you, the other 2 times are... Let me just check the puzzle here on that.
I was like wondering if it's like this one
Yeah.
rotates every other time you pull the lever. So it's
No,
like
they all rotate together, so it's okay.
okay.
And you would rotate, if you rotate it once, it'll be nothing. If you rotate a second time, it'll be nothing. And the third time will be back to the front.
Okay.
So do we want to take a
Should
long
we be
rest?
at? Should we be at full? Yeah. Should we be at full bore? I'm not against it at this point, knowing that we're especially looking at the cleric with a little bit of a glare. We're going to be having a fight on our hands soon.
With Hell Sphinx. That sounds dangerous.
I leave it up to you two.
I vote long rest.
I think it's a good idea, but I can press on if necessary. I don't think we're strapped for time. So I don't think it'll be a problem. In fact, I've kind of convinced myself that it probably is for the best to come in here with everything we have. I look at Zardris.
By the way, did the symbol disappear after it went off, or?
Yes.
Okay. We just maybe want to be careful if we have to re-enter that room. I don't know if symbol comes back.
Fair.
Does anyone know?
I mean, I got an 18 on Arcana. Would that let me know?
No?
Magic works
Okay.
in strange ways.
Mm-hmm. Thought that for a second. If I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You consult lady.
Well, I think it is best to go back and rest. I am a little bit worried about that. Well, apparently the brother expects us to lose, or, well, doesn't expect either way. But if we lose, he wins. If we don't, he wins. So we should probably do the best to at least not die.
Maybe why we take long rest, we ask Tarot Lady for reading. Might give us some insight.
Mm-hmm.
She technically did that today already, and she can only do it once a day.
Yeah.
Well, when we get up from rest.
We can do that too.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we take our break here while you go on your rest then?
Maybe.
Yep.
Snack, drink,
We're basically
go
going to take a break, then come back to the same spot. So
Yeah.
might as well not move anything.
Snack, drink, bathroom break. Go ahead and do them, and we'll be back in a week. So like this one here to make me make sound, this one here to make you guys make sound, and this one here to have us off of break.
Sound?
I know, sound!
You're
Sound
killing
is
me.
banned.
The fuck?
Sounds! It sounds!
So are we going to take a reading from her when we get up from our nap?
I don't have access. I don't hold the.
I mean, I can pull it out. I'm like, I can.
I don't hold the possessed cards.
I'll take her out and hand them to you, just in case you have something you want to ask her.
I'll say, I'll basically ask, can you give us any foresight into the maze we're about to enter?
Okay. Let's see here.
Worth a shot.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So. Interesting. Okay. have an option from using the deck to allow you to do one of the following things. Now that I'm trying to figure out how to use this properly, if you're asking to use it.
Okay.
You wish to gain a boost to your intellect, strength of the arcane, or a flash of insight.
What of the arcane?
A boost to the arcane.
Boost. What, do you guys have any suggestions? I
Is
mean,
that more of a harrow thing? Is that how harrowing works?
Yes, you do get a.
There's technically
buff.
like harrow points you kind of earn.
Yeah, there's
and
a lot
like,
of
the thing
like important rules that we haven't been using with this deck.
Yeah.
Alright.
You
That is-
technically have them, I guess. I don't know how many.
Yeah, we should have been accruing harrow points.
Yes. Yeah. So basically, what it is that's a specific boost, but
I mean, a flash of insight might be useful.
yeah.
I personally wouldn't care about the Arcana, and intelligence is.
I mean, how much is the boost to Arcana and how long does it last?
And is it knowledge Arcana or is it to your spell casting?
Okay, so the Arcane Wrath basically means that you can boost a spell, basically, but you would be depending on if you spend a power point to boost a spell. Flash of Insight would be a bonus to a roll. The Intellect would grant you at a specific encounter a boost. Which there aren't many encounters left, so I'd probably, keep it to one of the, 3 that you'll probably still have in this chapter.
Like the Sphinx.
Yes.
Yeah, Saints are gonna kill.
So I would.
How many harrow points do you get? Does not tell you very well in this section. I'm trying to look it up and figure it out and grant you. I should have been doing this from the beginning. You are correct.
Yep.
Uh,
I just assumed we maybe
Yeah, I did
weren't
read-
using them because harrowing is a little bit complicated.
I was going to ignore most of this, but basically the result of using it can just give you some points.
Yeah, harrowing's a bit of a complicated thing unless you have a physical deck with you.
Yeah. Okay. So basically what it is, you get 1 harrow point for the entire chapter, and you would get, I guess we can say, an additional 1 for the day if you use the harrowing to protect the future, kind of thing. Maybe? That seems a lot, though, because they're pretty good ones. But also, some of them are very limited.
Well, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
If we
We'll
want to
say,
do the intelligence for the bonus.
once
to,
per session, we'll say. You can get an additional 1 per session for using a harrowing in a session.
Okay.
Plus 1 that you get for the entire chapter, which would be Escape from Old Korvosa. And you, honestly speaking, you can choose which one you want to use when you want to use it. So Arcane, and all of you have this option. Arcane Wrath. I'll just, I'll copy the I'll just
Oh,
cover the titles of these things.
Do we all
and-
get one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Arcane Wrath, Flash of Insight, the Chosen, Int, Rerolls. Those are the 4 things you can use it on.
So
So you have 2 right now, and
Oh.
you can get 1 a session for using the Harrow deck, and you get 1 per chapter, and we'll
Okay.
figure out maybe other ways so you can get more. Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
what do they? Okay, the Arcane Wrath boosts a spell. Okay, what do the other
Yes.
ones do?
I'll just tell
Like,
you,
how
it
much-
boosts,
how
it
much is
boosts
the
the DC of a spell by 2, and gives you +4 caster bonus
That's
to
pretty good.
overcome spell resistance, and +2 to attack rolls with that spell.
That's insane.
Yeah. So it's like you can choose 1 spell and supercharge it. The
Oh,
Flash of
like
Insight
a
is
fireball
plus...
versus a stupid things.
Yes.
The Flash of Insight is a +5 to a check. That's it.
That's not bad, actually.
The intelligence reroll is you rolled something that was an intelligence-based check, you get to reroll it. The Chosen is, during a major battle, you activate your Harrow with the Chosen, and you get a +2 bonus on all intelligence checks. Treat your caster level as 1 higher for casting spells. And that would include, if you have intelligence-based spells. So the Chosen, it's
Literally
this entire
wizards.
adventure, so really Avona's the only one that can take advantage of that one.
Wizard.
Ivona wants to be like, I just want to have all my spells 1 caster level higher for this battle. You can spend your Harrow point for that for like a major encounter. Which would be, at this point in time, is like, the ones you know about is the Sphinx is one of those. There's a few others that, you could do it during, but again, the other
it's not
ones
gonna
are probably more likely.
matter.
Yeah.
Because
Zardris,
Avona's the only
do
one who
you
can
wanna-
make use of it.
Zardis, do you want to take the Arcane Wrath?
If we
No,
all
like
get
we
one?
all have. Yeah, we all get a Harrow point for
Okay.
her doing a reading,
Okay.
and we have 1 extra each, so we each can use this.
Yeah.
Got it.
The
I guess the only thing really useful for me would be the int reroll, maybe.
Well,
if
and
one
the flash of insight is any check, right? Not just intelligence checks.
yes, it's any check flash.
Mhm.
Okay,
The thing
I
is-
guess I'll
okay.
take a flash of insight.
No.
You
You can
when
choose
you-
any of them when you spend a Harrow point.
Oh, okay.
You have
don't
two.
Make you don't make the choice now.
You can make the
Yeah.
choice of it.
Okay.
I might, after this session, allow you to use the older ones, too, because Edge of Anarchy was dex-based stuff,
Yeah.
7 Days to the Grave is con-based stuff, this one's int-based stuff. I think the next one is Strength, then Wisdom and Charisma for the final adventure that they
okay?
focus on. And they have
So does
abilities
this-
around them.
So
it's
does
sort of like-
flash of insight have to be on an int skill or any skill?
No, any check. Flash is any
Okay.
check. But the reroll is just int stuff, basically.
Okay. And then the chosen
I-
is only int based.
But like the Flash of Insight, you could probably tell me after you've rolled before I would declare what the result would be. AKA, you could see like, oh, if I rolled a 1, maybe re-rolling's better. Or if I rolled like a 10 and you feel like a 5 might be good enough to really boost you up there to a 5.
Sweet. Okay. That's cool. It's after. That's rare in Pathfinder. Or is that just your ruling?
The way they word it, it's technically in between. It's like before I declare what the result
Oh,
is.
okay, yeah.
You see what
Got
you
it.
roll. I don't tell you what it means.
Yeah,
You
that's
say that
still
you're using
rare for Pathfinder. Pathfinder's always all like, you must declare before you try. Sucks to suck. That's most of Pathfinder things.
They do both in these kind of things, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
and
You
then we
harrowed-
meander back.
And you meander
Harrow-
back to where you were.
Do we bother looking in that room right now? Because we don't know if that's going to reappear.
Just cover your eyes.
I mean,
Mm.
was the rune etched into the ground or drawn on the ground?
It disappeared after it was used, so.
I know. I'm wondering though if I'd be able to feel it, or I mean, I had to
no,
look at
probably
it.
more drawn.
okay. Well,
Okay, so I'm going to tell you here. I'm going to tell you this very importantly. You will have heard movement from the labyrinth while you rested.
While we were resting. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, because something's moving around, things are moving around in there. I mean, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But was it set back to the beginning when we re-entered?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a lever on the outside to reset it?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
The dungeon may reset
Reset.
itself, yeah.
Or the Sphinx has a reset button.
Yeah.
So, should we pull the lever in the next rotating room or check out this door?
Well, we have one down here and then one up in above you.
Oh yeah, right. We have
I-
two levers.
I would say check out door first. Here, I will perceive at the door to see if it's trapped in any way.
Sure.
I do not look at the door.
You don't see any traps.
Okay, I will open the door if there's a handle.
Yes.
Okay,
I come back over here.
there's a room.
There's a
And
room.
we die.
No. 3 large wooden chests, their lids decorated with carvings of cavorting tigers, sit against one wall of this room.
I don't.
Some
enter
sort of
this
That's
room.
what
message seems to be carved into each lid. Colorful frescoes on the walls opposite the chest depict hundreds of tigers marching in wandering circles around a single green gem the size of a fist, set into the wall and carved to resemble a tiger's head.
I like peek around the corner and look in, and I'm just like, why?
Do we even bother with chests?
It could potentially play a part in the puzzle. However, I suggest we make a mental note and come back later.
How about I have a suggestion. Tavel, could you shoot each one of these chests from a distance?
Oh, checking for mimics.
They won't respond to being shot.
Okay.
Alright, Tavel wastes 3 arrows.
Does Tavel even keep track of arrow?
Yes, Lynn has actually been keeping track of arrows.
Oh, that surprises me. I don't
They
know
cost
why I
money.
didn't.
It costs
Mhm.
money.
Mhm.
I mean, yes, but not a lot.
I mean, I could chuck a javelin at one.
I could too. I could check spears at them, and then just retrieve them. I mean, let's be real. Tavel can just walk in and grab them again if they don't react. So
Tavel ain't going
not
there.
even worth them.
Crazy.
I'll walk in and grab them for Tavel.
Okay.
Could be another
Grab the
symbol of
arrows
pain
back.
in there.
And then I.
There wasn't this time.
We would have seen it.
It could have been on this wall. Next
It could have
to
been
the
on the
door.
wall you didn't know. I mean, the wall next to the door does have this massive gem in the shape of a tiger head carved into it.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm not
Um,
touching it.
Yeah. The chests themselves, do they actually have locks or?
They don't look to be locked. They just have writing on the top, or otherwise they look identical. So the words
What's
you
the
can
writing?
tell are different.
Yeah, can we read the writing?
What languages do you speak, Ada?
I speak. Let me look.
I probably
Common,
Do any of you
Draconic,
speak
Shanti, and
Vudrani?
Druid.
Hi, the
And
monk
you-
does.
The monk speaks Vudrani, then the monk can understand it. The left chest says, "By gentle caress shall truth be known." The right chest says, breathe deep your salvation." And the middle chest says, "Life within, but death without."
Can you write those down?
Sure. I just copied
Describe the chests for me again.
them. They are simple chests. They look all identical to each other.
Mhm.
The only thing different about them is the writing on the top.
I caressed the gem.
All right, it's caressed.
Okay.
I caress the chest.
chest is turned on, but other than that,
Oh my.
The chest blushes.
Is it made of wood? Is it stiffened?
all right, enough. Okay, look, anyway.
Well, we can come back later. Well, you don't know how magic works. Sometimes it's dumb.
I know, but I like the...
No,
I
the
mean-
response is great.
So when you said that, I did top of my. What if I just crashed the gym? Like, no, that's stupid.
Well, you
That's a
know,
puzzle I
It was
would
worth
make.
it's worth a try.
Also, Khandes isn't the sharpest tool in the shed, so he's like, okay, I caress.
Good
Oh,
Good
Does it seem
gem
like
kitty.
Does it seem like the gem can be removed?
It does seem to be a third-eye bloodstone that could probably be pried out.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
That sounds
Just
like
want to make a
curse
mental
waiting to
note
happen.
of that.
Look, if we kill the Sphinx, we can loot this place later.
Mhm.
Well, which lever should we try then? Do we try one down, or do we go into other room and try one above?
Well, the levers do rotate do seem to just keep rotating. All of the locations.
Wait, didn't he say something about all rooms lining up?
Yes, but no. Well, yes. I presume that there may be different, and they may have to line up in the right way at the right time. There
Oh.
also may
If we use lever on bottom,
So I'm just trying to read Jesse's a
trying
little
to,
bit.
yeah, I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
This door.
If you hold Alt
Would
while
line
you're
up.
moving them around, it won't attach to the
I'm-
grid.
I'm keeping it on the grid just because it's simple enough, and I'm just trying to see, like,
Just
How
lined up
well
good
I-
enough. That's fine.
yeah. I was just seeing that, like,
Yep.
I'm trying to keep it good enough.
I mean, I agree, but you're shifting them, so I might as well give you the tidbit. Well, see, the question is, does this rotate? The last one rotated clockwise. Does this one rotate counterclockwise or clockwise? Because if it rotates counterclockwise, then perhaps it may run into a different room on the previous.
Well, this
you
door would,
room.
are aware, probably because you got to see it a little bit. The one you started in rotated counterclockwise, and this one rotates clockwise.
Yeah. That's,
Sorry, that's what I meant. I meant, okay, so we do know this one rotates clockwise.
Because
Okay,
you would have seen
so-
the two of them coming together with the rotation,
Yeah,
If
that's
we-
fair.
if we rotate this one, we lose hallway here. This hallway would match up with top.
And you're unaware how the
Yes.
one above you rotates.
Yes.
We are.
But no matter which way that one rotates, it would block off.
Yes. If the Sphinx is towards the end,
We'll also tell you. Sorry. I'll also tell you there is a little bit of time in between the rotations that it will allow you to use. So it's like a minute in between.
that
each
it-
of them.
that it won't
timer.
allow.
Yeah.
That it won't
well-
allow us to.
It takes about like a round to start up after you pull it, and then it takes like a little bit
So
of
we
time.
could
to
hop
swim. And then it
after activating.
theoretically, if you
Uh,
ran close enough, you could hop, but then you
I think
don't
the
know
more
if you
point
do
is if we run into danger, we can't switch it right away. For
that's
sure.
the more thing. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, right now it's pretty
Um,
much coin flip. Who wants to do what?
I think. Well, someone said 4, right? The 4 rooms. So
There were
perhaps
4
it'd be good.
rooms.
Perhaps it'd be good to go to the next one and see if we can see how the last one lines up.
Okay. Everyone in.
Okay, so you're going to 17.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to. I'm just gonna do this each time because I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna hide everything for a second. Okay, whoop. I just
Oh
know that you
no,
can
we
score.
blind.
And then I will move things appropriately. Where's the spinny? There you go there. Spins that way.
Spin. I don't know. I did that. Anyway.
Spins that way.
I get dizzy.
Spins that way. And I will reveal where you will move yourself. So I will select people.
I think the real reason it doesn't let you keep spinning is so you can't just roller coaster it. Spin it a bunch of times.
So you're over here now. You reveal.
It'd be nice to be able to see the health of Dancing Serpent. Okay,
No.
so it did. That's more someone can
Open up
to do.
new area.
Okay, so which direction did this one rotate?
Counterclockwise.
The one you're in rotated clockwise.
Oh no,
And
clockwise.
the other one also rotated counterclockwise.
So counterclockwise.
Also, not gonna lie.
Okay, so they're like gears.
We're fucked.
So they all. Oh, doing the. Are you trying to tie the health?
No.
Okay.
No, I think we're running into something.
That makes sense. Let's see. So that one would have rotated that way. So going down will take us to the same room we started in. Yeah. Because that one would have rotated that way.
Let me just check here. Just check something here.
I'm gonna make a little drawing for myself. Okay.
Okay, I'll just tell you. The two on the east side rotate clockwise. The two on the west side rotate counterclockwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mean no? No.
Look down here. Shift pinging.
The
shift pinging.
bottom left and the top right rotate clockwise.
Yeah. This one rotated clockwise. This one rotated clockwise. This one rotated counterclockwise. The one you started at rotated counterclockwise.
What? No, because we went.
The two you started in
That way?
spun together like this, right? They went into each other.
Yeah,
That was
that makes sense.
counterclockwise and clockwise. The one you went into
Clockwise
did
and
just the same
clockwise.
thing. It went
Yeah.
clockwise into counterclockwise.
You mean? Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait.
So everything on the west spins counter. Everything spinning on the east spins clockwise.
Gotcha. What do we see?
Okay.
Anything in hallway?
I'm checking. I think you technically do. Because honestly speaking, interestingly enough, I was planning out something here, and the direction you chose gets it. Congratulations, you got a Sphinx. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Oh crap!
It's just here.
Where I was putting it in, where I was planning to have it in the rotation, you walked right into that.
Good. Now we can kill it right away.
Just vibe in here.
Oh wait, no, it's not this one. It's not this one. I'm sorry, it's a different one. Let me just check which ones.
We were so close to being free.
Okay, no, it's a different one entirely.
We were
I'm sorry.
so close.
I'm trying to
being
figure out the map a little
free
bit.
from
Sorry
this
about
place.
that.
But we don't see a sphinx.
We're gonna be in this
Don't say-
dungeon forever.
It won't be that long.
No.
It's-
I'll have this figured out. I just need to make a map. I just need to actually draw
Anyway,
this out,
The
and I'll have
the
it
walls of
figured
this
out in like 2
oddly shaped
seconds.
hall are decorated in a complex mural depicting hot, steaming jungles brimming with hungry life. Predators of every sort stalk and maim a few dozen of hapless people. In a canopy above, monkeys, snakes, and birds who chatter and mock the victims below.
Where the frick is my art program?
No one have detect magic, correct?
I mean,
I can
maybe.
detect magic.
What's a spell?
Okay.
There is actually a minor magic in this room. The walls are emanating a very, very light aura of illusion.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting.
That means it could be hiding something.
If you investigate it, I'm going to tell you what you're going to find. Looking at the murals, it looks as though the people that are getting mauled by the animals are you. That's the illusion. It makes you see yourself in the victim as the victims.
I pee on the wall.
Unnecessary.
You've now marked it. You are now confronting all the other predators in the area.
This
My wall
rotated
now.
that way.
Oh, hey, there's something familiar over here.
The Sphinx? Oh.
No,
Yeah.
it's the room.
Yeah, like I said, that's what I mean. I knew that's what it would do, but
I guess I'll walk into room. Since I
The
peed
one
on
you-
the wall. I'll make a perception check to see if there's anything hidden around here.
Sure.
okay. And
I
then
don't see anything in particular.
this rotated this way.
Is there any levers in E15?
No. But you're back to E3 then, which you recognize.
Right, that I know. Yeah. Oh, do we?
In fact, you probably briefly saw this hallway before when you were spinning stuff.
Ah, yes. Do we want to go back into back here and keeps rotating?
There's no lever in the E15 hallway, is there?
No.
No. I've made a box over to the side. When we spin, can you move the characters over there? Because I don't have to grab them then.
Over here where the compass is or whatever.
Oh, fine. The compass is fine. I actually.
I
did
don't know
something
where you
with-
put the box. Oh, you put it over there.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
overall front
way
office.
over
That's
there.
fine. I just didn't
That's
know.
like off the map.
I was very zoomed out.
That's like off.
You
the
want
map.
me to do that?
There you go.
I'm saying
us
like
to do that?
when we're gonna rotate, we can do that because it makes it
Yeah.
easier for me to rotate instead of
Well,
non.
I guess what
They're
we
not-
should do then is pull the lever again, since there's no other thing we can do, and we know that rotating E3 back will lead us back to nowhere.
Or you can pull E.
The one where
17.
everyone was in.
Yes.
Yeah, 17.
I'm gonna say while you're spinning. Okay, is there like a message ability that one of you may or may not have? I mean, like, It-
No.
oh no, Momo, does Ivona have message?
Ivona has
sometime?
sending.
Okay, then I will say while you're spinning, Dancing Serpent will get a message.
Hmm. Very cool. I love role playing with myself.
Hey, stop playing with yourself.
No, I have to do this on stream.
Little blue spinny mark I have to like find on these things.
I'm just dancing.
At least they all-
myself.
At least they all face the same direction, which is really helpful for me. Oh shit, no, I did the wrong direction for those things. Ah! That's correct.
I'm keeping track on my own. I opened my art program and I'm keeping track. So, assuming this leads us back around, we might find some new stuff. I presume there's more to this dungeon than just these 4 rooms, because if not, then whatever. This is gonna be weird, but
I'm gonna like pull this down a little bit because it should be aligned kind of like on top of the circle. So like this. I'm moving this a little bit off from the rest of it just because the way it should be aligned right now. Anyway, here you go.
I really need to learn how to resize these.
I tried my best. I'm not gonna lie. trying to figure out the exact, like, because I had to cut out 4 different images of, like, the bigger image, and then, like, I'm trying to make them the same size.
You can, like, so each square is 70 pixels. And so you can go into a...
That's a lot for Tantus.
I'm
can hold
a
off on
perfectionist
that right
with this. Okay, I'm a
You can
perfectionist.
help me, like, we can always work on in other things. So 4 alcoves in the walls of the room contain floating spheres of mist, each hovering 3 feet off the ground. Each sphere is 1 foot in diameter and a different color: black, white, green, and gold. Just north of the strange floating spheres, 2 levers protrude from opposite walls.
Okay, so this is a way outside.
Magic?
I can do it for up to 10 minutes or something.
Are the spheres
I can do it
reading
forever.
anything?
You just recast it.
It's a cantrip. I can do it forever.
Okay. Are the spheres reading anything?
DM.
I have to look up what it is. They do. Spheres of magic.
I figured they were, so that's
It's-
why I'm
it's
just
like-
like...
Spheres
Yeah,
of
I mean, they're
explode
obviously
player.
magical.
Conjuration.
Fuck
Oh,
that.
Summon stuff.
Do they have any markings on them? I'm also going to, like, be peeking around a corner because I don't know if they'll shoot something at me.
So the
So I'm
western
not-
level is the down position. And the
Wait.
eastern layer is up.
We might be able to move these in different directions.
Yeah.
I will have to look up Detect Magic to tell you, because Detect Magic will tell you,
He has it in chat.
Yeah, it's in chat.
oh, sorry. First round, number of different auras. Each one is a different aura. Well, they're all conjuration. Strength of each aura. I would allow the Arcana check on these.
Not very good at it.
Yeah.
That's
We want a-
that's a sub 10.
We want a wizard to appear.
You can have a wizard appear that
Hi.
contacted a person.
A puff of smoke happens and there's a wizard. She casts teleport to
Who's
be here.
where the hell are you guys? It's probably the let me check.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
You not Sphinx.
No, I'm not. Thank you for noticing.
I call
We're
this
in weird maze.
a
I can tell
strong
that.
aura on these.
Can you tell what these balls are?
Strong aura is
Very forward.
7th to 9th level.
Yeah,
Keep in mind.
that's very powerful.
Are you gonna take her out to dinner first?
Not these balls. They're covered.
Yes, I will, but you'll have to explain to me later what the hell you're doing and why I was attacked by assassins.
Where the hell you are, probably too.
Well, I don't know why you were
Um,
attacked by assassers, but I will catch you up.
Yeah.
Well, we killed two
Arcana the orb
assassins.
is the
Sure.
Do that.
where the fuck's Arcana? There it is. The 39. I better get
Alright,
something.
so I'm just gonna tell you, all 4 orbs cast Greater Teleport.
They're teleportation orbs.
Wonder to where?
No
Probably
idea. And
different
you-
parts of this maze.
No idea. And you watch, she just gives her uncle a big hug.
By the way, how are you?
Aww.
I'm fine.
So, assassins, were they Red Mantis?
I believe so. They're very dead.
Yes, we killed few to ourselves.
I mean, if you remember, the Queen was working with the Red Mantises, as well as the, and we also, they were the ones, or the man, I forget his name right now, the poisoning man who Ivona stabbed in the face.
Mm.
He was a Red Mantis as well.
Well, the Queen working directly with him is a new one, but yes, I remember.
Well, that was more implied by what he told us, but although we do have reason to believe she may be working closer with them than just well, that has more to do with the fact that we ran into them and they're working to try and find the Seneschal. You were there for the Seneschal being alive, right?
I think she was.
Yes. Also,
Yeah, you
assume
were.
you cast teleport and probably some kind of scrying or ability to see where your uncle is. You know.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll just mark off the spell slots.
Other than that, you probably don't.
Can I
Teleport.
touch ball?
Okay, there are 4 here. There is a white one, a black one, a green one, and a gold one. And again, there's also the 2 levers. There's the eastern lever is just up, and the western lever is down. It should be this one. Like this on
The one on the
screen.
left is up, the one on the right is down.
Yes. I'm trying to think of which way would it be for you and which because it's this way for stream, but it's not the same way for you on Discord. Let me check. Yes. Okay.
It should be, because if your camera is mirrored, then it would
Look,
be mirrored.
I
if it's not.
gotta remember how it is. Like if it's the same, then let's show capture Discord. Sure, it's the exact same.
Is that
Duh.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's the opposite way.
Oh.
West
Okay.
west
Hold on.
is left is down, right is up. I'm sorry, because west
Okay.
is down.
Okay.
There we go.
You want me
Yeah.
to touch ball?
If you feel comfortable doing so.
I don't know where I'd go, but I can.
In front of an audience.
You don't even have them. Go away.
Sorry, I just broke there for a second. Don't mind me.
I mean, we don't know where it will take you. Probably part of the maze. This is probably part of a way to move around.
I would assume.
What else have you learned about this maze?
So the place we're on rotate. The
Devil Sphinx.
Oh, the area you're in right now does not rotate.
This. Okay.
Exactly.
well, I know. But I'm saying, well, we're standing in the part that rotates.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you would have noticed that this one wasn't rotating.
Are
Yeah.
there markings to
Um,
denote any information on these orbs? Or they just
I mean,
orbs?
I
Ah,
asked that. He didn't tell me anything.
None of the chests had stuff.
the chest had stuff.
I just want to get that clarified.
There is no other writing
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Chest had chest had green gem. Maybe green
Oh,
orb go to green gem.
It's as good a theory as any.
Why would we want to go there right now? The room should be rotated. That room would be rotated to be pointed towards no other entrances.
That we know of.
True. Or sorry, I should say it's pointed towards no other rotating places. So yes, it could be some new things.
I could test it out, and you guys could try to come back to me,
Well, I'm
and
gonna
we
look
could
at
see if that works.
Probably not the best idea to separate when there's a sphinx wandering around.
True, but
Give me a second.
we have no idea where the other 3 would take us. This would be figuring out if that is right.
I would say that we should all go if we do something like that.
Do you think there's a way back?
Well,
Rooms rotate, yes.
we ran into the green orb. Touching it didn't teleport Khandes when he tried to caress it.
There was a thing.
So it won't teleport you back if it's probably that is where it goes. It's one way.
Pull out a weasel.
Pull out a weasel.
Toss
Alright.
weasel on orb?
I'm gonna send you in, Jeffrey, and you're going to tell me if that room is the one they're describing, okay?
It would have 3 chests in it.
So you're putting the weasel on the...
Putting the weasel in the orb, in the green orb.
Green, yeah, touching
Okay.
it to the green orb.
My thought is the
Okay.
weasel is smaller, so it could escape easier if there's something in there.
What do you get from the weasel right
So
now?
I can, in terms of communication, I have my empathetic link, and it can talk to me with
Okay.
its voice, but it can't talk to this voice because it's not going to be here, but it can give me like an affirmative or positive feeling. If it leads to the room they're describing specifically.
It's a not informative.
It's not a room you're describing, we should go.
Well,
The monk man runs in and teleports immediately.
Okay, so you press green.
Yeah, we're going green.
I guess
Okay.
we're following the weasel.
His name is
I
Jen.
Alright.
green.
So I'm going to reveal stuff over here because
I hope it's a fight room.
it's over here.
Oh shit. Bro.
Over where?
A great green throne sits atop a diet. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. The weasel's concerned. That's not where you teleport.
Oh, the
to.
weasel's concerned.
Yeah.
With the weasel's concerned, we're definitely going in there because this fucker cost me a lot of money to
Okay.
revive.
Then I have to reveal some things, and let me just figure out how to put you in there. So that's right. You would all be down here. Shift ping. Put actually should be 6 of them. I guess. How many characters are you right now?
We can say
7?
Tavel nebulously exists or doesn't.
Yeah, because each would be individually
It
in one
would
of these
be
little
6.
cells.
This is
Yeah.
concerning.
Plus
Plus a weasel in one of these.
The weasel's probably in mine.
Weasel has its own cell. Thank you very
oh
much.
shit! Well, I mean, how wide are the bars?
hey,
Probably
Zardris,
enough for a
you wanna
weasel to
join
get
us?
Are you over here in E17?
Each one
No,
one
down-
on the bottom.
Okay.
Bottom
Yeah, we
right.
put-
I'm sorry.
we put the
Bottom
weasel
cell.
down here.
Uh huh.
Yeah, we're all in a jail cell.
Weasel's got his
Yes.
own cell.
Yeah.
Nobody, no sorrow
Lark-
I see.
I'm just making sure that yes, it's occupied cell in 21. So this large room is lit by a hardly burning fire pit in the room's center. Cages hang on chains dangling from hooks in the ceiling, while racks, strapados, giblets, and other implements of torture fill this floor space. There's an immense set of wooden doors that stand to the north, while to the south, where you're at, are narrow cells.
What is cell door made of?
Actually, that is a good question.
I'm looking that up.
I assume iron.
Probably iron.
I need to look up an ability
How
I have.
wide are the bars? I assume like standard jail bar.
Standard jail
Because-
bar.
Each
reach
weasel could
through.
probably just go through.
Weasel can fit through, but the weasel activated as an individual creature.
Weasel, be a boy.
I was gonna say like this one, so like.
Is this just where Ven Carlo is? So many cells.
No, this is not where Ven Carlo
Okay.
is.
I'm
But
horrified of what's down here.
Hold on, I'm just doing this so I can see it.
I'm just seeing what's here.
I'm dragging Tavel over here. Getting the cell Tavel. There you go.
No one puts Tavel in a cell.
Okay, there is a big thing here that you
Big
can see.
Thing.
Let me take a look at it. Because it's in the room and you will see it. And it might communicate with you.
Is it gonna laugh at us for falling into its
I hope
trap?
it's just like, you've entered my trial.
just wanna
Oh,
check
right,
some-
this is a prison. My brain kind of forgot that for
It
a
is a
little bit.
prison. It's a prison with trials.
Yeah. I'll actually also be like, oh, by the way, to Ivona, this is technically a prison.
Okay, you
Should've
are
mentioned that
medium
before.
outside. That's good to know.
Oh, he's a medium boy.
So let me put it on the... Well, actually, let me reveal it to you, and then I'll put it on the map. Not you. And you can... Anybody can make a knowledge...
Planes.
I assume. I have
Oh.
that now.
I don't.
There you go.
Oh, it's
Oh, that's
ugly.
It's a 3
Well, that's
face,
a nat 1, baby.
6 arm.
Mhm.
I also got a 12, but not a nat 1. I know
that
nothing.
was more than me. I rolled a 1. I think
Okay.
technically the weasel can roll, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, but I think the weasel rolls with your skills.
The weasel rolls with my skills.
Which is weird.
It's also a
It
very
could roll
intelligent
better.
weasel.
It is a very intelligent weasel. So the weasel could technically roll if you really wanted.
Alright, let me get a d20 out. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's only a... Get a calculator now.
It has your ranks.
It has your...
So that would be a 20 because it has a
But it
minus
has a
1.
different base. But it has
Yeah.
a
It
different
just
base.
has a different. It just has a different int modifier.
Yeah, so it would be not high. It's not very high. It's a pretty bad roll
Oh, I forgot to do this.
for weasel smartness.
There we go.
Poor
Is
Jeffrey.
it higher than a 12?
No,
Um,
don't think so. If I'm doing the math right, I don't think so. I'm just
Is
taking
it
the
a-
rank.
Is this creature
Uh,
already
It's-
aware of us?
It's your. ranks
yes,
plus
it's aware that you
roll
popped in here.
Plus its
Mhm.
intelligence modifier.
Then yeah, it would be
Hello!
Who are you?
I just sigh.
I mean, why break out if we can talk?
You speak
Oh,
common.
you see there's a man who looks very familiar in one of the stretching racks that she hasn't begun on. A man,
Carlo?
no,
Is
Yeah.
it?
that looks
Necromancer.
like this.
Oh, we found him.
Oh.
Hail Populus!
I guessed
Yeah.
correctly.
You
guessed?
technically you didn't, but you also did.
Hey, Kale.
It's not very hard to get out of these bars. I'm gonna be.
Oh yeah, no, like I already.
I could probably break out too. I'm just going, yo, who are you? What is your quest?
What is she? I'm seeing what she does to the zombie being.
I tried to kill us.
Almost excellent. More guests to take care of. Now, all of you stay there. I'm going to begin my work here, and when I'm done, you will be next.
Why
I
don't
guess
you
this is
try
your
it
back
on
to-
someone your own size?
Well, we did come here to retrieve him.
Oh, I pull out the amulet. We were sent to get him.
Good for you.
She just doesn't care. Is that the impression? Is that what I'm getting?
Okay, can I make a strength check to break the hell out of here?
Sure.
I'm gonna use my ability, and I ignore 8 hardness of the bars. As I attack.
That's probably not enough.
I'm looking at my spells. Sorry.
Certainly not enough.
Wait, what's not enough?
That's certainly not enough.
15 for me to just break out.
Oh,
Where is he exactly?
Probably like next girl on like the rack over here, we'll say.
Is she? Would you say if she's like floating or any kind of thing, or if she's like walking?
She's walking?
Okay, this does matter.
They walk speed, they don't fly, so no.
All
they're
right,
walking
I need her to please make me a what kind of save is this? A reflex save.
speed. Okay. I will roll a reflex save. Okay.
I'm gonna start attacking the bars.
Alright, she falls down a 100-foot pit as the ground devours her, as I cast Hungry Pit on her.
Alright.
Nice.
See what you can do about what abilities do you have?
Oh wait, I probably don't need to worry about attacking it because they're bars. So I'll just roll damage.
No, you have to technically hit bars.
You can roll the hungry damage, but don't roll the fall.
Yeah. The Hungry damage is 46.
As you can probably notice that she just falls down fairly slowly.
17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Alright.
Does the 20? I'm guessing. So what's the AC of iron bars?
I was looking that up, how much iron bars would have.
Sorry, it is 90 feet
hardness.
deep currently.
Oh, hardness is 10. I looked it up. Hardness is 10, and hit points would be, well, an iron door has hit points of 60.
Blue square is the pit.
It doesn't say iron bars.
I'll just give it 60 because it's close enough, we'll say. So, it will.
Like a chain
it has
of
no
5.
AC. You hit. You know, that's kind of
Yeah.
what I
Okay.
do.
Okay. So I have to do. Okay, this will take a little bit.
Don't you also have lockpicks?
Yes, but I literally only have like my
So,
Yeah.
2
my,
less damage.
my
on each hit.
disabled device is like.
I will need everybody to roll me initiative then, including her down the pit.
Would the
Open up
attack be a
initiative
surprise round?
tracker. That would have been a surprise round because the pit counts
Cool.
as surprise.
Oh, wow. Another fucking one.
You've been rolling a lot of those today.
Big
Yeah.
leap, man.
That's my third one.
I've had a couple.
I haven't had any, but I've also been rolling like very dead average.
There's
like
a
8
lot
to
of
12
stuff
again.
on here. This is really messed up for me.
What do you mean? It's yeah, you probably have a lot.
You deleted her initiative. Oh, you did her token.
Yeah.
She was at 25, so it's easy enough to fix.
Yeah, because she's still on the.
If she's the
tracker.
only enemy here, so you should still.
I have to remove people from. The
Dan-
tracker is like filled up with people.
So
I'm just have to
Dan-
redo it. I
Monk
didn't
is a-
clear it for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Cleric,
you
we
can
can just
keep
re-put
track of
ours in.
things in between maps, but we can't. So
Yeah, so like the tracker. So just do your tracker again. You can see that the initiative. So we'll
just
add-
re-roll all together or re-roll then.
I'll just
change
add
back?
turns for
You just
everybody.
add and we can type ours in.
Okay. What was mine?
It was 6.
13.
What was I? She must have something.
Why is it?
here.
There you go. Mine are inputted. I throw for tackle, technically.
There it goes.
I just do a full roll for tackle because I didn't roll before. 13. Nice.
And we go sending. So Dancing Serpent would be first then.
Okay. Let's read his abilities. I hear what this man can do to leave this cell. Which isn't a lot, besides punch a door down. How bars I assume can fit like arms out, but nothing more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
They're possibly, because that'd be squeezing because under acrobatics.
Yeah. Could he try
No,
to
that's escape artist.
Oh, escape artist. There's one.
I could try to roll an escape artist. To get out of here.
Yes, I'm trying to like see.
I don't know what the DC would be.
That's what I was trying to look up.
That would be probably really hard for.
So he's a medium-sized dude.
It
Yeah, but
might be. spaces. Might be DC like 30.
Oh, he
Try
could
to
not make a
squeeze-
DC 30.
Yeah.
He will then just try to punch his way out.
Yeah, because you're trying to squeeze between bars made for someone your size.
Yeah, I'm just checking if I have anything else I could do. I guess I'll just do full
mean,
round
it's
attack on bars then.
I mean, yeah, so basically, they have hardness 10, meaning all damage is reduced by 10. I can ignore 8 hardness because of my ability.
Does help. Makes it
Well,
that you
yep.
get out very quick.
We'll see.
I will. Like, I did 28 damage in one turn, which is not bad.
Then would I get a flurry on these?
If you want to. I mean, honestly
I mean,
speaking.
might as well, right? I don't know why I clicked it. Should just. There you go. That's the punch damage.
Okay. You make a little progress, but not a lot. Because unlike your worm, you don't ignore damage.
Yeah.
Hearts. Okay. After you,
Just punching
Will
out the bars,
be
it hurts
this-
so bad.
when does the Hungry Pit activate?
I'm gonna check. Hungry Pit activates. Each round the pit can. Okay, hold on. Well, I think it goes off each round the pit contracts.
I'm assuming it's on your turn.
I think it goes off on my turns when the damage activates.
Okay. So, she's just gonna hop in as if she teleported out, and that's her action.
Good, I made her waste it at least.
You did make her waste a turn. Zardis.
Is she like up in the air now? Like I can see her?
Yes, she
She's right
teleported back out, and is
Okay.
kind of looking probably slightly confused about what just happened.
Well, I guess violence is going on, so I'm gonna. I think it's a touch attack.
Violence is going on.
Good. Fuck this bitch.
Technically, we can't tell what each other are doing.
I mean, a giant pit opened up in the.
Well, okay, I should clarify.
A giant
we
pit with
can't
teeth
tell-
opened up from the earth.
Yeah, that's I should say
That
like,
does
besides
seem
the fact that someone
unusual,
attacked-
and the person did fall down there. That seems like something's attacking it, and it's a good opportunity
Yeah.
to escape from the bars that are.
Range touch attack.
I could
Um,
technically roll my other damage. I'm just
what?
not sure it can.
Do
Oh,
I
that's
get
a
a roll for
crit.
confirm?
That is a,
You
do
do have
to
to roll
yeah.
to confirm.
That's a 24 on touch.
Also, couldn't you just change into a small, like a tiny creature and walk out?
That will hit
Yeah.
her touch.
Yes, I can.
Okay, hang on.
Look, I don't get to use this very often, okay?
Oh, I'm so
Her touch was
so
pretty
jazzed
high,
to see
but
what you're doing, Lightning.
24 is indeed higher than it.
So it's just double. Is how crits work.
Yes.
It would be double whatever effect it would be.
Okay.
If it's dice based. So.
It is. I have to do math technically here.
Okay.
I think it'd be this. Okay. So it's boop doop doop do plus this. She'll take 20 fire damage if she's not
Nice.
immune to fire.
Good roll.
She's
Nice, yeah.
not. But does this have spell resistance?
I
It's a
do
touch
not.
attack. It's
Sometimes they do,
a-
sometimes they don't.
Is it
It's
your-
a special.
Is it your
thing.
domain ability?
Oh, it's your domain ability.
It does
then
not
yeah,
have
this
spell
would
resistance.
This would not have spell resistance. Okay. Alright, then it would be 20 fire damage. Not that far.
Woo! That's my action.
Her,
Woohoo.
that. Ada.
Well, let's continue attacking the bars, I guess. I just don't want to waste like 2 turns to transform and then transform back. Instead, I'm going to waste 2 turns attacking the bars.
Indeed.
Fair enough.
Or you could
don't
change
know
into
what to say
something
about
that
that.
could possibly trip her.
That most of those would have
not,
fit out the
not
bars.
yeah, not that can also fit through the bars.
Okay.
14 and so the first one technically does so 14 and
So that would be 12 and 9.
the
again.
my first attack in a turn does 2 extra damage. So technically it's 14 and then 9, yeah. I'm gonna be calculator. Where are you? 28 plus 14 plus 9.
And I can see her.
I'm at 51. Okay, I'll be out next turn.
All right. Then it would be Tavel's turn.
It's gonna be a lot of pew-pews.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna click the button. There's the button, click. All that on her.
Is that point
Yeah.
blank?
It
Uh,
probably is.
Yes.
Doesn't
There'd
that,
be a
yeah,
one
doesn't
in
that
there.
get like a...
+1 to attack.
Get
There'd be some +1s on all of those.
Oh, there is. Yeah.
There might be +1. It might have some kind of cover
Yeah, there's a
from
+1
bars.
in there. So...
So, even with I'm giving it cover from the bars, the first 2 will hit. The rapid shot would not hit either way.
Makes sense?
So, yeah. Many shot damage is 15. Okay. So, Tavel can tell it's hurting, but probably not hurting as much as it should be.
Okay.
Okay. He's
That's
overcoming
Tavel's.
the damage reduction, but there is damage reduction.
That is
Let me
Tavel's turn.
calculate how much it is. Is the many shot damage or the damage below their edge?
Len, I think, has the damage under twice.
That's
I don't think
weird.
many shot shouldn't be rolling. I don't think.
Okay, that's a D20 roll. Yeah, so it's the damage down below.
Yeah, I don't think.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think many shots.
I think,
supposed to
well,
roll.
I think you have to... Well, no, technically you don't have to put it in. There's a way to do it without an attack.
Well, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with what Lynn's going on.
Ivona.
All right. I'm gonna look at my spell list. It's my thing, you know.
While Ivona's looking at her spell list, I just have a question.
Sure.
What would happen if I enlarged in the cell?
You get smushed, I think.
You just kind of stay your
You
size.
start squeezing.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
have
you-
enough
you-
space.
I normally things like that enlarge prevent you from getting too big and
Okay,
Can
just checking.
he please make me a fortitude save?
Fortitude save. Okay.
And let me roll the spell resistance thing. I don't. What
Roll
do
the
I
spell
look-
resistance.
What do I click for spell resistance?
It'd be
It's
caster
in
level
the
check.
spells.
It's a caster level check, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
In spells, you just click where your this caster.
I click the
name is.
the
If
wizard.
you have like bonuses, you can like add them then too.
Uh,
So I don't know if you
Spellcasting
would-
underneath.
I don't
that
have
is-
spell
spell-
penetration.
So yeah, so it would just be a standard caster level check.
29.
That overcomes it certainly.
All right. She needs a. I almost said con save. Fortitude save, please.
Alright, I'm gonna click this
Slightly
button that says fort.
She saves, but she will take half of this.
Okay.
I think I have the set to roll the correct. No, the damage is wrong again. Should be another D6 onto this. She'll take bad roll 17 bone damage
that
as
is
her-
real
the
bad.
skeleton tries to leave her body.
Oh, the bone damage.
Let me roll. If she had failed, I was going to make her walk into that pit again.
Bound chicka wow wow.
That's my turn. The weasel technically gets to go.
What's it gonna do?
That's an excellent question. What
What
is a weasel gonna do?
Won't it do is the
The weasel's gonna
Oh,
slip out of the
oh.
bars first off.
Not through the cables holding the seneschal.
So I assume these cell doors are a complicated lock.
Yes.
So it looks like there's a thing to release the doors in here.
No.
Okay.
Does it look like the lady has keys on her?
Not that you can easily notice. It doesn't mean she doesn't have. She doesn't have them
Okay.
easily see.
Well, weasel's kind of gonna scurry off over here for later. And make a stealth check.
Con.
Don't-
Give me this stealth
Give
check.
me-
I gotta
One
find
s-
stealth on this list. I think
Uh,
the stealth on this is wrong, so I gotta find weasel stealth.
I mean, I think it's just that like it's your stealth, but then it gets a bonus for being small.
No, so weasel gets like a shitload of stealth bonus.
yeah, because
Does-
it's tiny, so it probably has like a +8 or something.
Tiny. Yeah. I mean, tiny. I can actually tell you because it's on my sheet.
Natural 1, a 15 stealthing.
Okay.
I
Plus,
am
tiny
going...
is +8 to stealth.
I think it's already counted in on the weasel sheet.
Probably.
Unless the weasel's getting ranks and stealth.
I don't know if familiars get ranks.
They do.
I am getting
They have, like,
angry,
one.
I was supposed to redo
Okay.
this and I didn't.
and I guess I'm going to pull out the scythe because I can't use the hammer because of reach.
Yeah.
You have a scythe?
The
Yeah,
+2 scythe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the lady's scythe. I
Yeah.
remember that now.
And I'm also activating my acid.
Got an Agatha scythe.
Mm-hmm.
So
None of that seems correct.
what the
Agreed.
hell?
That
Yeah.
does seem wrong.
That is definitely wrong.
I can just say that seems incredibly incorrect.
I
8
don't know
plus 18
why.
plus 2
Oh,
is
there's
0.
2 pluses in there.
Oh, you put a +2 instead of 2.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that... Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why it's doing not one non-lethal damage.
Yeah, 'cause
That
it's-
was-
It's
yeah.
plussing something twice, which makes it like a 0, I guess. So it's like times.
It just doesn't know how to handle it, so it just makes it to 0.
Let me see if that works.
Looks like it works.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Does the acid damage get lessened? Because
I will say
acid on metal?
no. Acid on metal, I'll allow that to do full damage. That's some extra damage. So 12 plus 15 is because minus 10 from each would be 27 plus extra 5. You'll do 32. You'll get about halfway through the bars.
Okay.
Dancing Serpent.
Alright. Getting stuck here is a little rough.
Is indeed.
And punching metal bars.
Have to check stuff.
Do you have magic fists yet?
I do have magic fists.
Oh, also, I do find it funny because technically I default to bite for my attacks, so I'm technically biting the bars.
Chewing on the bar.
He pulls out his crossbow and will shoot the woman with a full round action.
Okay.
Like a really great crit there. There you go. That's the damage.
Okay.
It is
Oh,
just a normal ass crossbow firing. +1 crossbow firing normal ass bolts. Nothing fancy.
mm-hmm.
That is his turn.
Okay. Her turn.
Horrified.
That's fun.
Honestly speaking,
She's gonna leave.
Oh wait, hold on.
He willingly
Give
jumps
me
into
1
a pit.
second, Tantus.
Sure.
I gotta read how pits work.
Oh,
if
She's
you're
on
next
the
to
edge of
it.
it. She has to make another one.
Yeah, if
I
you're
mean, she
next
gets a
to
bonus,
pit,
which is next to it.
Yeah,
It's a
DC 20.
reflex save or something.
She does
Damn.
make it. Okay, she doesn't fall in.
That would have been funny.
That is how pits. I have to remember that's how pits work.
I forgot about that too.
I only remembered when you had mentioned it. It's like, oh yeah.
I don't want to
Big
do one of the things that she has
unfortunate.
this ability because it's just annoying for me. So, what the fuck is that stone?
That's always great when there's like an asterisk.
Ah,
It might be referencing
I see what the
something
problem
else.
is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whose money?
So,
It means if she
I
uses this
will need-
ability, she dies next
I will
turn.
need. Let's do this to. Who's the most annoying? Probably, honestly, Tavel. Probably Tavel.
The man who keeps shooting arrows, yeah, he's probably done
Yeah,
the
because
most
spell
damage.
resistance, she at least, they've managed to overcome it, but can assume that they can possibly fail that.
Yeah. What kind of thing am
A
I making?
will save.
Oh, Tavel's super good at will. He's got so much wisdom. That's a 15.
Tavel is held.
That's fine.
You can
okay.
save it in your turn.
I'm gonna use Sleepy Face as held.
So they can save at the end of their turn, but for now it's a full round action. Try to get off the paralyzed. For now, Tavel's paralyzed. And
I have this spell.
honestly, she's gonna move away from there.
That's smart.
Probably over to here. And while doing that, she's going to pull out her weapons, which she has a bunch of. And she's got a lot of
She's got a lot of arms.
Arms.
Yeah. She's heavily armed.
So she's going to pull out. I guess Dancing Serpent will see this. That she pulls out a long sword, a spear, and a kukri.
It's a random collection of stuff.
It's either that or she can slam people at 6 times because she's got 6 fists.
I'm good. I've seen what she looks like. I don't want that.
So
Land this.
Zardris.
You can technically still see her.
You technically still see her, but she's definitely taking a lot more cover if you do a attack.
Please don't fireball my weasel.
No, I'm not gonna.
Please
waste
fireball the
spells.
weasel, you're paying for it.
Also, have to worry about this man that's on here who's like you're trying to rescue.
You could angle it so you wouldn't hit him with a big AoE.
You might want to put him on the map.
You might just want. Taz might have a
Or
token
put
for him.
something on the map.
Here, hold on. I got it.
Wait, no. I got someone. I'll just use this like thug from earlier.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
I cast a spell. My turn is over.
Okay. What did you cast?
I cast Greater Magic Weapon.
Okay.
There you go.
Ada.
Okay, I'm gonna just do one attack. Can I do one attack and then do the rest of my full attack if the one attack doesn't work?
Yes. Because as soon as you do one, it's still standard action. Doing more than one makes the full round action, so you do have that option to stop.
Let's see, what was it at before? I wrote it down. 51, so that's 13, so that's 11, so that's enough.
Okay. You did overcome it. You managed to break through the bars, and Ada is free.
Woo! Go eat that person.
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
In the face.
Tavel
What is that,
paralyzed.
like, round thing in the middle, by the way?
I guess Tavel will do full.
Probably like a big torture brazier with
It's
like
like a-
fire that probably lowers people
Where's
over
the
or something
pit
to
of
burn.
death? There's the pit.
Is it a full
Oh, so it's a
round
pit,
to?
so I should probably go here.
Is
I mean,
it full?
it's-
Is it full round to try to not be
Alright, I'll just
held?
be there.
Yes.
All right, Tavel will attempt.
Okay.
Roll a 4. I mean,
Tavel
has
remains
Tavel
paralyzed.
is a ranger with 10 wisdom.
Tavel is taking a nap.
Tavel's not a very
She's
good
like, I'm
ranger.
being held. I'm just gonna take a nap now.
The DC. Oh, the DC was even higher. It was hold monster. It gets one.
Was
point.
hold
Oh,
monster.
well.
Damn.
If it has
Yeah.
the same rules as Hold Person, then
It does. It's just basically hold person, but affects anything.
yeah.
It had it once per day, and it used it on Tavel. I'm like, who was the most damaging? Tavel. Ivona.
All right. I have to think because there's 2 things I can do here.
I'm just gonna tell you mechanically for the bars, I was getting +2 cover, but with the direction it is, it would have +6 cover versus. So it'd be hard to.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do? How wide is this? This
the
little
wall?
wall here. Yeah.
Probably like maybe a foot and a half, I'd say.
Okay. I have to read this. Hold on.
Old stone.
No.
And stone shaped wood probably allow you to escape by getting
So
rid of the other
I-
walls.
Okay. Oh. That's how this. Okay, I didn't know it worked like this. Okay, so I will put. Awesome. I have my plan. All right, I put my. I reach out my hand. I place it on bars of Zardris' cell. I place it on the other on the bars of Tavel's cell. I cast Dimension Door. I can teleport with these doors because they're objects.
They probably
I
are those
teleport
metal cell doors. Yeah.
Over here, your doors are gone.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, just kind of reaching out over to the sides and holding. There are iron doors that swing out. Yeah.
Holy shit.
And then I hide behind this fucking torture device.
Oh, that's great.
That's my
Well-
turn. There you go.
Well, I shall try to finish breaking out of this thing.
Sounds good. Do it to it. I have some good damage, so that would be 15 plus 11 would be 26 plus another 9.
35.
35. I think that's enough. You have broken out.
Yay.
You take a 5-foot step if you want out because you've taken a full round action.
Yeah, I'll take the 5-foot step.
Well, poor dancing serpent is like the person
He's
stuck
got
in
a
this.
crossbow. He's fine.
He's got a crossbow. I can keep firing.
He's gonna just shoot this lady
Yeah.
and miss. I'm gonna go use the bathroom right back.
I probably could have been doing full round actions and maybe very potentially getting a tiny bit more damage and maybe broken out a turn sooner. Problem
Oh.
is I need to roll like a 4 on a d6 to do anything with the other attacks.
That's why I turned on my acid, because I'm like, this'll help.
Yeah. Because like the other attacks are
You have any-
d6 plus
Oh, you have-
strength.
This would be.
No,
Probably
it would
use
have been
that.
plus half strength. Yeah, no, that
So-
wouldn't have done anything.
Well, even if you rolled a 6, what's your half
No, like
strength.
half strength would have, so it would have been 8 is the
Yeah.
max and has a hardness of 10, and the
Yeah,
rest of
yeah.
my attacks wouldn't ignore the hardness. So yeah, there was
Yeah.
no way the rest of my attacks were gonna help. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm good.
You'd have just been gnawing at metal
Well,
for no
yeah.
reason.
Well, it would have been my tail slapping and
Ow.
wings beating against it.
That sounds painful.
Let me just quickly. I forgot to do something. We'll just do it quickly. That's not the right thing. Alright. And then I will click some buttons because she's just going to attack Ada. I mean, you're here, Ada.
I am. I figured this was coming. That's why I actually equipped my shield while I was doing a bunch of attacks. I do need to look up the rules on attacks with a shield because I think I saw something where you get less.
The
If it's a
natural attacks, I
bugbear-
think, work a little different, but yeah.
Yeah, no, like that's the thing. If you have a shield,
What's your AC anyway? Just curious.
26 right now.
Okay.
Ouch. That first one.
Oof.
So she will longsword you
Wow.
once, spear you once, kukri you once.
Wow.
So that would be 35, 45 plus 9, 54 damage total.
Nice.
Minus 9 because DR.
Yeah.
I have DR adamant.
Mhm.
Wait, so how much total?
It would have been 54, so you take 45 after removing the minus.
45. Okay.
Health for her.
That's an
54
owl. She got a lot of good
Her
attacks.
Abilities. No. She does do a lot of good attacks. Those were powerful. Zardris.
Yeah, I mean, she
Well,
rolled.
you can get out of the cell now.
Yeah, I
you,
can.
you can no longer have cover.
Well, I mean,
Unless you want to stay now.
You got a better view of her.
There are bars, you can technically, easier to snipe around. I guess unless you're shooting in the middle.
well, I'm not gonna do that.
Has to roll sub 9 to miss me. Jeez. She's got a high attack bonus.
She does.
Just double check
Yeah.
my movement speed.
She is an outsider. They're mean.
They are.
Oops. Because I imagine that's not a legal move. Because I made a cell.
Yeah, you couldn't really diagonal out of the cell.
Alright. the second attack.
Okay.
It's a +2 if that matters.
That would. What is the magical plus of your scimitar?
It's a +2.
So will that include the +2 damage to the rolls you made?
Yes, everything should be in there. I rolled a 1 on the damage, so I just rolled really bad.
It unfortunately it looks like when you roll really bad, you do not overcome its damage reduction.
Dope. Okay, I figured it has like freaking alignment DR or some nonsense.
Most outsiders tend to.
Outsiders
Ada.
suck to
Question.
fight.
Now the question is, do I retreat?
Fighter,
Because
coward.
that-
Yeah, I just leave the healer here to die. It's fine.
That's okay, fine. I technically I can add my level to death saves, so I'm good.
Fighter.
Yeah, okay, let's do a full attack. Here's something I've been trying to figure out. Is a full attack... Is it better to do all my attacks with higher damage because they're not secondary, or is it better to... Well, okay. I guess that really depends on her AC.
Yeah.
Do not really know a good judge of her AC or how
Nah,
much
not yet.
damage she. Also, I will tell you, she did heal slightly from her wounds.
Dope.
It was very
Oh gosh, she has regeneration. Okay. Well, let's just do this. And technically only the first one. Not the second one, which was a freaking crit, of course.
So just the first one would be
Of the claws.
I think that
but the
does
full-
hit. Yes.
I have too many attacks for one thing.
Okay. So let me just check.
So,
I'll go down the
23,
list.
23, 26.
The 26 will hit, and so will the 25 from the secondary. From the second roll.
Okay, so her AC is 24 or 25.
She will take some damage. Your secondary claw that did before did not damage her.
Okay.
But I will tell you, you did cancel out her regeneration this turn.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, okay.
You did enough to cancel out the regeneration she had, so she at least stayed even. Tavel. Tavel's still paralyzed. Tavel can make a will save. Tavel could make this will save. I've seen Tavel's bonus.
Tavel sure can. It's a +3. 22.
Tavel will make the will save.
Alright, that's Tavel's turn.
Tavel's no longer paralyzed. Ivona.
I debate on what I do here. I don't have many things, 'cause this is a spell resistance person.
Mhm.
Okay.
You would have to overcome them.
I still don't want to use my good spells. What do I have?
You would always use that arrow point to do a nuke spell, remember? That was an option.
Yeah, I want to.
+4 to overcome, but it doesn't get you automatically over the spell.
No, that's the problem.
+4.
I still have to roll.
Yeah.
Look at this. I'm reading this spell.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming Khandes is doing like charge up, probably.
I'm gonna move up and hit, but I'm debating if I want to try to trip them or just attack them.
Ooh.
That's not a good spell.
Because I have improved trip, so I could try to trip them.
All right,
make
I'm
them
gonna
prone.
use that hero point to get myself +4 on the spell resistance.
So it would be for this one, so I can go to it. The harrowing bonus is.
Okay.
You get more than just the +4 to
What
it.
does it do?
The DC increased by 2. You get
Okay.
+4 to overcome the spell resistance, and if you need an attack roll, +2 for attack.
Okay. Now that's the question. It shoots multiple rays. Is each ray spell resistance, or is it just the first one?
Technically, it is each one.
It's each one. I just need to know that so I can roll.
But it's one
these-
spell, so you get the bonus to all of
Yeah,
them.
okay,
I'll
so
say.
I will.
Wait, yeah, I think. Well,
It's Scorching Ray is what I'm casting.
maybe one roll then? That's one of those weird.
No, if it's
I'd assume it's all of them.
yeah, if it's an attack roll, it's every single one.
Yeah, that was my assumption. So I'll roll you 3 caster level checks.
Okay.
I think it's 3. Let me just double check. 4 levels beyond third.
Because that's how magic missile works. You can spell
Alright, I have
resistance that.
4
It's every
rays
roll.
at this point. Right? No. Yeah, it is. Sorry, I'm still at 2. I'm not at 3 yet.
So it's 2.
Just 2 rays, so I'm rolling 2. 20 and a 9. So 24 and a 19.
Let me check that just to make sure. I think that's +4 to each of those.
Yep.
The 15 will not hit. So 1 will hit.
So then, okay, so the 19 doesn't get it because I didn't put the +4 in.
Yes, the 19.
Okay.
You figured out her caster level.
Okay. Then I have to make
Cesar is 20.
this 25 to hit.
That will indeed hit.
Now I have to find the damage.
Or you're like 2d6 plus.
I think it's
character
46.
level or
It's
something.
First
46.
rank?
It's
First one.
46?
46 fire damage.
Dope.
Pretty decent damage still.
Or remove this plus here. 17 points of fire damage.
Oh, that's a pretty good amount. Leave that number there. Okay, Khandes.
Is it worth trying to trip her?
You do not know how difficult that would be.
Yeah, I don't know what her CMD is.
Want to free a monk?
I'll tell you, pretty good against grappling because you've got wow limbs, but you're not grappling.
No, it would be tripping, which she only has 2 legs. Better go with save her out. I'm gonna drop the scythe, and as I move up, pull out my hammer.
Okay.
And bonk her on the head.
Okay.
Because that seems like the safer bet.
Mhm.
Move up behind Beta. Right, it's just
Yeah, I
the
think
one.
I think the rule is just that you don't get an attack with the hand you have a shield in.
Yeah.
23 will miss.
With a buckler, I think you
I
can
am
take
glad I didn't
Buckler, you take
probably
a penalty.
try to trip.
Yeah.
Dancing Serpent. Still trapped.
Oh, it would be a 25 actually.
Oh, 25?
Because
that
my
would
first
hit.
attack doesn't minus the 2.
Yeah, that would hit.
Okay, so let me. Oh,
I mean, if you want to attack her, I can take a 5-foot step and start working on his cage. I wouldn't mind.
She might be dead before.
Oh, the secondary damage didn't. I forgot to click on that. So another.
Mhm.
Let me just roll a d6. That'll be for acid. And 2 acid.
I think that's where I was getting confused is the buckler rules.
You will see that the acid does nothing to her. It's
Okay.
just nothing.
It
Damn.
is, and it is a
Two is
magic
fine.
weapon if it matters.
It has to be like a +4.
It's a +1.
Okay.
Okay.
Serpent turn. She's still alive.
She's still alive.
Damn.
I figured that. She has some kind of damage reduction.
She does indeed have damage reduction.
But outside of these bars, I can do a lot. I can't
Wait.
physically make the
Oh,
DC
she's next, so
to
she's-
get out.
I know what she's going to do.
Kill me.
And I'm
right?
really shooting into melee.
Well, as soon as she hits someone and does damage, I get an attack of opportunity.
Uh-huh.
What is... So I'm shooting into melee, so that's -4.
As soon as she would, yeah. So I gotta look up that ability.
I think the only thing I can do is shoot this crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put the -4 already for shooting into melee. 24 and a 22. Probably
Okay.
does not overcome any form of resistance, because this crossbow is ass.
The crossbow. I have to see about something she's going to do. Alright. So, she's going to assume that. She's just going to use that. Alright, I will need... Technically, what range is this? A will save from... Let me just make a really
Do I have to do Tavel again?
Tavel will have to be will save
Damn.
also. Not Ivona. Ivona's
Thank
outside.
Christ.
But everybody else will be affected.
Right. Anyways, here's Tavel's. He fails.
Because I have a 5 with will.
I don't
Yeah.
roll well.
Tavel might be.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I rolled a 1 again.
Look at that.
Guys.
Will
Okay.
save?
Yeah, so we'll say.
That probably
I
fails.
think we're all fucked.
I think I'm dead then.
Well, we don't know what she's doing.
It has a limit. What level is everybody? I need to know
We're
that.
level 9.
9.
All level
Tavel's
9.
should be level 9. Technically isn't.
So. Honestly? Oh, well, let me check the DC.
I'm sure it's better than
Power word kill.
No, that'd be
And-
unlikely on this monster.
So,
I know, I'm joking.
she would have originated there.
Our word stun.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Wait,
it's a
I
number
have to
of,
roll for the monk. Hold on.
It's a number of what, hit die or something?
Point it.
Yeah. Tavel, Khandes, and the monk are unaffected.
Oh,
But
cool.
she will create a rainbow pattern that will make Ada and Zardris fascinated.
Dope. So, like,
Weird.
basically do nothing.
Ah.
Yes.
Cool.
But that is her turn to do that. And
Well, I wonder why Tavel and Monkman were not affected.
Hit points.
okay, she's then
Oh.
going to use a free action to move the ball of light over here. So those people fascinated must follow the ball of light and hang with it, basically. And she's correct.
Oh, I think
So she's
you go
clearing
into
out.
pit worm.
Actually, she could have people go over to the pit, but
Think-
no.
Wasn't
She's
this
not
a
putting
pit?
people
Oh,
in
it's
this
not a
thing.
pit.
This thing,
What
I
is
don't know
this?
what it's supposed to be.
I think
Worm
yeah.
can fly though, so Worm can just hover above the
Well,
fly above.
Yeah,
the
let
thing.
me check what it says it's supposed to be again. It's
I think it
weird
is, like-
and here.
like it's supposed to be like hot coals or something is my guess.
Yeah. I don't know what giblets and strapidoses are. Might be
Oh.
giblet or strapidos.
Well, giblets
Oh,
would
fuck
be
if I
like
know, man.
innards.
No, like a torture
Like-
device.
Oh. Oh yeah, a giblet. It's a giblet.
giblet.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's like a cage you put someone in.
Yeah.
Yeah, a giblet is kind of like it's basically a person-sized cage. So it's
Yeah.
literally like
It holds you,
You know.
completely. Yeah.
yeah, so you can't move at all.
All right.
Oh, that's a strapidos like drops you and like jerks you, abrupt jerks you off the ground. It like lifts you up and drops you.
Ah.
Weirdly enough.
So it
Okay.
drops you into coals, basically.
Sure, but not like quite into coals. Like it kind of like hovers you just above it, so you kind of
Yeah.
burn. It's work. Okay, so Zardris moves over to the ball, which she just put over here. Honestly, she's not gonna toss it. And it doesn't make you not like move into dangerous stuff. You're just fascinated. Same with you, Ada. You'll move out of the way. Tavel's unparalyzed and no longer fascinated, so I guess Tavel's turn.
I'm
Not
checking
gonna
something.
lie, she could get Tavel death.
Okay.
If not, she could get Khandes to death.
5 foot step.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Big
literally, if
shots.
she did a full attack on me, I potentially could have died.
Well,
Yeah,
if
but
she
she
would
was-
have attacked you, I would
She was
attack
smart.
her.
She was trying to be smarter. Of like she's surrounded, she would get rid of some people and focus down.
Plus 1 to
Does she
all
get
those.
wait? Does she get an attack of opportunity for me following the thing?
Horse movement? I don't
I
believe
don't
provokes.
think so because it's on part of her spell, and I think that would break the fascination.
Yes.
Okay.
So the 27 will hit. So the many shot and one shot damage. I will mark off how much she is still standing.
Okay.
Looks pretty damn beat up. A bonus.
Alright. I roll. Is it +4 just for one or for the whole encounter?
For that one, it was just a super boost to one
Just
step.
one spell. Okay.
Yes.
That alters.
But I will tell you, this was an encounter you could have given the smaller bonus
Okay.
to for everything.
Well, I'm gonna
which would've been
roll two of these.
You as an
A
infantry
20 to the 20 will hit.
Mhm.
And I have to roll one of these. Remove this bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Miss. Wasted a spell slot.
Huh.
Weasel's turn. Weasel is technically an ally. Weasel's gonna use its action to shake Zardris out of thingy.
No, I could just be freed from fascination by
Yes.
being shaken.
The
One
weasel
act-
can come and bite your ankle.
Standard
or
action to
something.
unfascinate someone.
Nope.
And it's smart enough to do that kind of thing.
It
Khandes.
does have 9 intelligence.
Well, I'm just gonna bonker twice, hopefully. Well, bonker once
That's still a lot of damage.
for a decent amount of damage, though.
Okay. I have to calculate.
So how much damage can Zardris do versus me? I'm just wondering why the weasel picked Zardris.
First person
person
the Weasel
alive.
saw.
Yeah.
Weasel only
That's
has 9
fair.
intelligence.
That's fair. Okay.
But regardless, though, that will actually be enough. She slays.
9 intelligence is actually quite a bit.
Go away!
Yeah. Not by a lot, so it won't be like a complete splatter. It'll be like one more hit, and she can finally like kind of crumbles over.
I crack her neck a little.
I think she stays here and dies because
She died.
technically
She's
not
a native, so she wouldn't go back.
She isn't a native outside.
Oh. Was she
she's
bound
not
to
a
something?
Rakshasa.
Oh.
She was an Ashura.
She might just die here.
Yeah. It is yet another kind of interestingly, like, something like a very, like, Indian subcontinent flavor.
Well, it's very Budra, this dungeon,
Budra.
apparently. Also, I will just stop concentrating on the pit will just go away eventually.
She was originally from Hell, though they're not devils because they can be in other places in the Great Beyond.
True.
They just settle in various regions, the Assurance. She just, happened to be originally from Hell.
Like the Sphinx.
Well, yes. Devils don't mind them because they can have the same, alignment as them, and lawful evil also. So devils are like, I guess you're doing the same thing as us.
I'm gonna
I
check
ass-
her body.
No, I assume
You'll
we're
find
done.
some keys. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
You'll find some keys. We can worry about getting everybody out and everything next time. We went over
Yeah.
with the battle there.
Quite a bit. I'm fading. I'm tired.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna drink a bunch of health potions.
Yeah.
I didn't
Honestly
take
speaking-
any damage.
So I'm going to tell you because it may not
I'm
come
the
up.
only one who took all the damage.
Yes.
If you pull the one lever up, the teleporters go to specific places. Otherwise, if it's down, it sends people to here. That's why it's left down. The one lever that goes up and down, and the other one rotates it while you're in that room.
Kind of found our objective.
Yes,
Yeah.
but then
Okay.
Carlo
Okay.
is technically here.
Well,
Because
yeah,
fuck
we
that
still
guy.
need to find our other friend.
Well, do we?
Yes.
Velcara we need to find.
I think he'll be very helpful
You
in the
can
future.
discuss
I'm
that
I still
next
have-
time.
Joking.
You have, though, rescued Neolandis Kalpopolis.
Yeah.
Kael'Popolis.
Kalpopolis.
He tastes awful, boss.
Oh.
I took a lot of notes this game. There was a lot of weird things going on. We learned a lot. Even
We'll be able
though
to talk to him and figure out stuff later. Technically speaking, you by chance went to this guy straight in interesting ways. You could have found Ben Carlo too. There's possibly fine.
so
I'll
so I'm
find him
guessing
later.
each orb goes to a different prison cell.
Well, no. If the lever's down, the orbs just send people to the prison. It's meant to be. tracked.
Otherwise, the orbs send you other places.
See, like people that know the area can turn the lever up and use it to teleport places quickly. And I actually had to figure out where the Sphinx was. And the Sphinx technically was along the path. She just is going to be like, where the fuck did they go? Because you can teleport. She's probably just waiting there for you. Like, she's lurking. I just put her in the wrong spot. Anyway. Let's just give quick shout outs and then we'll end for the night and we can worry about everything next time. Joe, anything to shout out? Lightning, anything to shout out?
Uh,
Loma, anything to shout out?
Nope.
Okay. Worm, anything to shout out?
You know it. Twitch.tv/Damendorm. I'm at Damendorm on Twitter. Next stream tomorrow, Friday at 7:30 p.m. PDT.
Cool. Myself, Pathfinder, Dracovin, quick summary. Social media link below. Tabletop stuff, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday's backup day. Tomorrow we'll talk about some Pathfinder topics. I'll be doing Elden Ring if you want to see gaming stuff, but it's Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, kind of right now. Regular schedule otherwise. Discussing Tabletop, 6 p.m. Saturdays. This show, next week, midnight, 9 p.m. Midnight? God, that would be way too late.
No.
No.
Damn.
9 p.m. Where you're like, honestly speaking, maybe maybe one, maybe two more sessions and you're done the entire adventure. Book 3.
Oh,
It
I thought
went
you said
pretty
adventure.
Well, but you're halfway done the adventure then. You're pretty darn quick done this one, actually.
Yeah, I feel like this one is like very weird in its length, where it's like some are longer than others by quite a
If
bit.
you hit it straight like all the dungeon crawls, it'd be a lot longer, but the way it's built, it does allow for a lot of like opportunities for other kinds of role playing and stuff, which make it actually interesting. But like straight up, if you built everything, there's one dungeon crawl stuff to do too.
Yeah.
Anyway. Bye for now, everybody. Farewell. Bye. I'm pressed off the stream button.